Hello and welcome. Once again, against my better judgment, we are live. So we are back with The Walking Dead Nevermore, and I noticed that our goddamn text box isn't working for the chat. I can't see what the zombies are saying. That's very annoying. That is actually very annoying. Where are the zombies? They crave. I would much like to speak with them. Stop it. I will fix it another time. Now is not important. Where last we left off, our team had infiltrated into the St. Agnes School here in Wickerton in the suburban areas to the northeast. You have found yourselves chased by... Well, first things first, you trapped yourselves in a building and set fire to it. That was a solid move. But before that, after you were able to escape the clutches of the horde in that building, and you interacted and found what had happened to poor Jimmy, who had been squirted in the eye with juice from an infected fish, you found that he had turned into a monstrous mutated strain of the zombie known as a deranged. You pushed on through the horde and were able to make it to the helicopter pilot who had crashed in the school playing fields. There, you teamed up, Unga Bunga Unga Boo. You were able to team up with Lieutenant Eliana Florum, and with her help, escape into the school, where you were ushered inside of a classroom by the seemingly somewhat unhinged janitor who went by the name of Simon Jenkins. You are now hunched, crouched in the center of this room. And here around you, the softly groaning zombies. You've barricaded the door, and there is no way out. This room does not have windows. This was a fully enclosed room. So this is going to be a case of you planning and prepping where you want to go first. Between our sessions, you have stated your intentions, and we've been rolling for stuff behind the scenes. But this is very much a case of fake it till you make it a little bit. You have to assume that you are surrounded. And because we are at night, I am afraid to say that our threat level is going to be 2 no matter what. So, I'm going to hand back over to you guys. Leaving Novo, how are we? I will hand back over to you guys and see what it is you want to do.
So should we sleep? You know, wait for them to go past.
I say no. We need to get this done.
Okay, well, you all must be hungry at least. We can at least go get you some food first, and then with full stomachs you can at least make moves that would be important. Empty stomachs just lead to rash decisions.
Food would be good.
Should have kids when they were running around before lunch. As soon as they ate their lunch, peaceful as, so food is a must.
Well, technically they are still running around for lunch.
Oh, gods.
Nice
I
one.
mean,
Just for that, Liam, take a point of stress.
No.
I wasn't asking.
Young gun, let's try stay away from that dark humor for yourself.
isn't it?
Put it this way, either make a light of it, or start crying. I don't mind which. I'm making light of it.
I sure should hope I die
Well,
after you.
Whoever turned those lights on outside certainly made light of that out there.
Boo.
I think
Oh, come on, they walked into it face first.
Anyway.
They stood on it like it was a rake. It had to hit them in the face.
must be
Right.
insane thinking getting out of this place during this fucking nightmare.
Well, that's the thing. You've got to remember, I've been here since it started. I'm on my
Right.
way to the canteen and a few other little places.
As a note, you have not been to the canteen. You have managed to get to the doors to the canteen, but it is locked.
Yeah, but I've still made it there. That's the. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
But
made
you
it
haven't been
to
able to
the
get
canteen,
inside.
not in. Yeah,
Even
I know a
then,
path to the canteen.
yes, but are we going in? What I'm saying is not even this. I'm saying, are we going there in this darkness when we can't even see them? This is just
You're gonna be
suicide.
even in the day, this
OBS.
place is dimly lit. You're talking about stone corridors, bricked up, very little daylight coming in. You'd hope
Right.
for the light to come in through the classrooms. Even
Longer
in the
we-
brightest of days, this is a dull place.
I wouldn't want to be a kid here. Right. The old man had the right of it. We need to get the food. As for staying here, well, the longer we stay here, the more likely we are to be discovered by those shamblers.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
To be honest, even if we end the day by sleeping here, I want to make sure that this is all done. Because, no offense, even if we sleep in this room, I don't know if there's a sixth year wanting a very respectfully morose dinner out of us. I'd say that we at least clear this floor out, ensure that there's no surprises, and get what we came to do.
Well,
Someone tells
Before
me
you
you
try-
played a lot of games.
before we even try and jump down to clearing this floor, little one, let's agree on where we're heading first, because we can then at least clear ourselves a safe path. And in theory, on the way back, we'd only have to deal what we're walking back into. If anything crops up on the path back, based on
Well-
any noise we might make.
I'm sticking by Dermot.
Dermot, is you
That's
big
it.
fella, I take it? Right, not a problem.
Let's
Okay.
get the power on first. Then we
Well,
can
if
be
you
able
look-
to see where we're going.
Well, last I remember, the canteen doors were locked, so we will need the keys for them. Now, power should bring the lights on, which would help. And it might help with the lock issue.
Yeah.
Then again, that
Let's-
wasn't my area of expertise. That would have been the caretakers. So I'm not sure what's wired up to where. But all I can tell you is that they are locked at the moment. Now,
Then, who would have the keys still on them? The head teacher?
Keys would have been kept in your office.
in
At
my
least a backup one would have been.
Oh yeah. Now, we can go to my office. There should be a backup key. Assuming none of the little shits stole it before all this went down.
God, I can't
Because if
believe
they
I'm
have, that's going to be a fun time.
I can't believe I'm going to suggest this idea. Well, let's go to your office first, and then either A, divide and conquer to go and get the food, and one goes to the power source, or we go to the power source first after we get the keys, then the food.
Well,
Dividing and conquering ain't a wise choice here.
I wouldn't divide and conquer here.
No.
Not in this place. The
Better question.
classrooms are littered with them. I take it very, like, I've got a short walking path that I stick to because I at least know what's on it. Anything outside of it, I couldn't tell you. But I've seen them dive out from pitch black classrooms.
You also know. Actually, can you just make me a scout check for the purpose of this role? We will ignore walkers.
Okie dokie, let me load up my...
I want to know how much you know.
Scout. Room.
Okay. Now, you were in classroom at the bottom of the school, near the library, near the store cupboard and the library and the private learning areas. If you head up through the private learning areas, you can go up through a corridor that will eventually lead you to the reception. However, there is a problem. You have only scouted down in the south of the school, because going through the corridors up to the north of the school, the corridors have been barricaded shut. If you want to get to the north of the school, where the dining hall, the kitchen, the reception, heck, even the car park is, you're going to have to cross the playground, which is an open space. You can't blame me for this. You guys rolled it.
There are... How these things be?
Question, old man.
I'm still
What's
gonna
close?
blame you.
Yeah, that's fair.
The canteen or your office?
Now,
I mean,
we can head to my office, and there's also... Because I've mainly kept to this south area. They're around here, because I'm not trying to stray too far. I at least know what's going on around here. Further north, unexplored for me. Now we can go my office and get some keys, see what luck we might have with doors, but what lies beyond them, I couldn't tell you. I've heard noises, but I can't tell if it's the living or the dead. That's the easiest way I can tell you it. There could be other survivors, or it could just be a bunch of rotten kids.
What's the shorter route?
There isn't a short. Shortest route to the office would be up through the classroom, through private learning, and up the.
Which is closer, like the canteen or his office?
Okay, the canteen. I'm looking at the map of the school now, so that you would go through private learning, up the corridor, but there's a barricade. That would take you straight to the dining hall and kitchen, the canteen. To the right of the dining hall is the reception. You would then have to go out of his office is basically out the front near the car park. So technically that's further away.
I still believe that we should go to his office first, unless you guys want to try breaking the fucking door.
We can go. We can have a look at the canteen, because that's through the private learning, and then we're almost on top of it after that. Now, to get to my office, or even through to reception to start with, we still got to go through private learning, so either way we've got to go through there. Now, for the most part, it's clear. For the most. But that's me taking my time. All of us going? That's just more ambient. That's more chances for them to hear something. So I can't guarantee if there's something hidden away in there that's just been too lazy to go for me. Might come out. So this is going to be, if we do it, we'll go through private learning if you guys are alright with that. And we can have a look at the canteen. Go from there. If we can get in, we'll try it. If we want to then signal to go, we'll get to the end of it. And the canteen, we point left. Reception, we point right. And whichever has a unanimous point is the direction we go. And we'll try and keep our voice. Try and keep it so not using voices. Because to have ears better than bats, I swear, sometimes.
Sounds like a plan. We all agreed?
To be honest, I just I just want to go. I'm a bit jittery that there are zombie kids walking around this school, so whichever direction we're going to go in is going to pose a risk. So just point in a direction and we'll go.
Okay. Right. Well, seeing as we still got to go out and through private learning, let's make our way there first, okay? Take it easy.
Right. First
Right.
things first, let's make sure there's nothing outside that door.
Exactly what beat me to it.
I'm going to, as quietly as I can, approach the door and put my ear near it to try and hear if there's anything.
Just make a perception, essentially a scout check for me.
Did we determine that this only had the one entrance, Bob? I can't remember.
You barricaded the door to this room, yeah?
Yeah, so there's just the one entrance in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just needed to remember, because obviously there's what looks like potential for a door on the other side.
No, it's all good. That's all good.
Can I provide assistance to Dermot in the form of cunt? Because
Yes.
he will have sense of
Yeah.
smell.
I will allow that.
Okay, that's an extra die, isn't it?
Yes, it's just one. It's plus one die. Yeah,
It's plus one
no,
die,
it's-
yeah.
per person helping.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Fuck.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
Why would
While
you
they're
do
doing
this?
that- While they're doing that, I go over to Rusty.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, boy. You stay here. You stay
Rusty is not with you.
Oh, I thought you...
Yes, I told you you have a
did.
dog.
I swear when you introduced him, you said the dog was in the corner.
No, because I came up with Rusty 10 minutes ago when I was rolling for events around the school.
My brain has it that when you were going and introduce me, you said there was an old grey dog in the corner, but I could just be
No,
making
definitely
shit
not.
up.
I came up. I messaged you saying, "By
It
the
could
way,
just be
you
an
have a
old grey
dog."
man who looks like a dog. It's just an old grey
I
man who
messaged
looks
you
like
that
a dog.
you might think your mop is a dog. No, it's
Petting the mop. Okay, Rusty, you stay
no. So
here.
you have a dog, but you haven't seen Rusty in quite a while. Rusty is just somewhere. Oh, don't you worry, Novo. We are doing that. I will be using the audio to hint and control and mock the party. Don't you worry.
And panic. Don't forget panic.
Mm-hmm. You know it. So, let's have a little look at the results here. So, let me get onto the page that you guys are on. Sorry, I was getting stuff prepped in the background. Dermond, as you put your ear to the door, because obviously you've shifted the barricade and there's as you move the heavy sort of wooden bookcase that you pushed in front of the door, you breathe out slow, the fire axe heavy in your hand, your fingers sweating, and you put your ear to the door. You think you can hear breathing? Maybe there's breathing? But it could just be your breathing. And so you just tap the door slightly and you hear on the other side.
I'm not saying this, I'm kind of just using my hands to give a quiet, like the shush sign, and kind of pointing at the door and trying to indicate there's something here.
Christian is going to sneak next to the door with cunt.
Okay. You hear it faintly, this.
Is there anything like frosted glass in front of the door?
It is a heavy wooden door. It would be a door like this wouldn't be a fire door, so there wouldn't be necessarily a need for clear line of sight to the other side. Hashtag fire hazards. I'm a fire warden.
Is there a
There would-
keyhole?
There would be the two, you would have seen them on hundreds of doors, the two sort of 60 centimetre by 10 centimetre like glass frames with like wires going through them to stop it shattering. But they are dirty, but you could try and look through them.
Is there a keyhole?
No, not that sort of door. This is a school. Not many. This isn't. The most the school would have would be like beep locks, like the ones we use at my work, where you have like a dongle to get through doors. But that's not for classrooms. That's only for.
You're fancy.
No, we have a lot of SEN kids. We need to be able to lock doors.
Fair.
No, we just have a key that we lock everything with.
We just lock the kids in.
Can I stealthily push, like try and like use a finger to clean a portion of the glass?
Absolutely.
Just a tiny portion, like.
Well,
make a stealth check for me.
An eye-sized piece.
I
Yeah.
was going to say, he has a mop.
Less subtle. The mob.
I am the janitor. I'm going to let him do this. But actually, before when I notice this, can I try and signal? I'm going to try and signal to him and hand him a clean, rag. So, do I need to make a check to try and see if I get his attention first?
No, but I will allow that to count as the help action, so +1 to your dice, Pat.
Okay. One success.
One success, any walkers?
Nope, no walkers.
Okay. Yeza. As you wipe the window clean of grime and dust, just squeaks slightly and the mop in your hand is sodden with your own sweat. And the window completely clears. And then it fogs back up again. And you're very lucky in that the zombie on the other side of the door doesn't see you. Its eyes are unfocused because of the light and sort of the angle. But it fogs back up from the other side because the breath from the zombie fogs it back up.
Oh, hi, Michael.
Is it the only one I can see through the glass?
Yeah, you can't see past it. I'm going to have to be anal on that. It's pressed up against the glass a little bit. Like World War Z style, sort of.
Yeah.
Send the dog out.
Send out the child.
Damn it, if it's pressed against the glass, open the door.
I want, before you do anything else, for that comment, Liam, I would like you to roll me a d6.
I don't want to.
It's fine, it's perfectly innocent. A 6.
6.
Unfortunately, from the angle you are at, the door is a pull. So to open the door will pull inwards, negating any defense, essentially. If it were a push, you could slam it.
Well, I was going to suggest if it was a pull, the zombie, if he's pressed against the glass, he'll fall in, and we can
Potentially.
just stab and stab.
Absolutely doable.
Let the kid do it.
That was just what the d6 was it a pull or a push?
I will set myself up to be ready to pull the door open when everyone's ready.
Okay.
So
Christian's going to get out his spear and just prep.
I'm doing hand signals to get everyone over.
Damn it.
So before you, where are you going? Because we've also got Gabe and Kaleem here as well to take into account.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where else? What is the movement here, guys? You're prepping to open the door and charge out. Brave, bold, love to see it. But where are we going? You know?
Dave's trying to say something.
My understanding.
Oh, okay. So
We're
you're
crouching behind the table.
crouching behind a table. Nice. Gun in hand.
So,
Yep. Yes, of course.
Okay, gun in hand.
And grenade in the other.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going to
My
take
understanding
One
is
second,
this is
David.
Wait,
No.
no. I'll
Sorry,
do
I
that.
just want to hear from everyone who hasn't been able to talk yet, just because I know we've got Kaleem at the back. Before you guys potentially pull zombies in, I want to make sure everyone's on the same page. Sorry. So, Kaleem, what are you doing? You can see that everyone's getting ready to go. Looks like you're going to make a break for the playground, and you're going up towards the food hall, is that right? Or to the groundskeeper's rooms?
I'm just gonna follow the group, but I will join the lieutenant in the back and just whisper, "Gosh, aren't we in a bit of a pickly situation?"
Well, you think so? I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure that does. Hopefully, they eat the child first and let us go.
Wow.
Come on, shut the child. Hey.
Do you actually
Hey,
say that out of curiosity?
Yes.
you're too far away to hear it.
Exactly.
No, you have to-
I'll
no, you
say,
have to
because it
remember,
isn't
it's-
necessarily you're too far away to hear it, make a stealth check. We'll ignore
Yeah, that's
walkers
what
for
I'm saying.
these rolls. And for Liam, I would like a survival check.
Wouldn't it be a scout check?
No, because that would be actively looking for something. This is hearing something like an arrow whistling towards your head.
Can you imagine
I'm
rolling a
pushing.
fucking?
You're bad people, guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely heard. She was like, I really hope they get the child first.
Hey,
You
Jamal
hear
is
that
just gonna
conversation,
stand
Liam.
up.
You actively hear that conversation.
Jamal's gonna stand up and walk away. Like, I'll hide over here. Thank you.
I turn back to Lieutenant Eliana Florian. Don't worry. I'm eyeing your grenades when you die.
And that's why
I turned
hope
to
the
mediate
fucking
both of them.
get you.
Children, all of you.
Go regulate.
Enough of this. Nobody is dying right now. We're going to get this, open that door, deal with what's on the other side, and then, and only after we have food and water, and we are safely leaving school, and you are all 80 years old, do you have this old man's permission to die? If you die before then, I'm dragging your ass back to life somehow.
Don't worry, that's done for you.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, and I open the door out of
I'm-
pure
I-
pettiness.
Pat is
I'm
very
the one-
much in the way.
I am the one holding the door.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about.
Everyone's saying this. I am
It sort of
desperately,
drags a little bit. Come on.
minding to get their attention, like the hand going around in circles. I'm
Dermot,
also
just
gonna.
open the door.
I'm also minding opening the door and trying to slam it again, to possibly, if it is a single walker, to trap it so that we can easily kill it.
Dermot, just open the door. I need to
I
announce
mean-
something, and the lieutenant's in the way as well.
No, just because this is a school door, Bob,
Mhm.
does this have one of those slow release latches?
Yeah,
the
so
ones
if
which
you were
release-
if you were to try and slam it, it's not going to work. Trust me, I've tried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted to double check if it was going to have one of them, or was that a check to see whether it actually has one
No,
or not?
this school was up to OSHA standard. Its fire warden was an absolute badass. Thank you, as all fire wardens are. Oh my, no, oh no, don't. Yeah, I was going to. Don't you fat shame me with your nice bottom as you walk away. Nice. Sorry, Katie brought me pudding and she tried to nick the arrow that I was going to eat earlier, but forgot to. Yeah.
Also, we don't have OSHA.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. My school certainly doesn't. Alright.
Right.
My school certainly didn't. It had a building that was cordoned off that had asbestos in it for the entire time that I was there.
Yeah, it's weird. You know, when the kids are dysregulated, I just make them, chug asbestos.
Yeah. When they've acted out, just, asbestos slushy,
will-
yum yum.
I will, in the
Christ.
interest of keeping us.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
that is fine.
Apologies.
I will open the door.
Okay. Make a stealth check because there's a chance that it's not facing the right way.
2 successes, no failures.
Ooh.
I'll keep that to myself.
What was that?
No.
That's okay.
I was about to make no.
You know what? Actually, I'd like you all to make stealth checks.
You open-mouthed whore.
Fuck. I was about to say something about fucking
You
God
mouth
damn it.
breathing.
It's alright, you don't need to roll, so you can just take the failure if you want, or you can push. God damn these rolls, boys!
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Hide behind me.
I'd be like mid-swing with my fire axe to like hit this thing in the back of its head.
I am suddenly very glad you got the fuck away from me.
Oh, Jamal's just gonna look at the lieutenant.
What's...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh god, right. What's the result of these rolls, Bob?
Well, let's find out. I was just quickly getting the playing field made, because I've been doing my own little rolls in the background.
Don't say shit like that, Bob.
As you pull the door open, the zombie staggers back with a... You drag it down to the ground and embed the spear of the janitor's mop in its head, and it... But unfortunately, believe it or not, the human skull, and I know too much about this, is not actually easy to break through. You want to break through a human skull, you have to go to the top, where the hair sort of roots come out from. That's the weakest part of the skull. Or the eye socket. You're not going to get it in other areas. The worst place to try and kill someone with a shot to the head is the forehead, the cranium. That is the strongest part of the skull. And having a look at our rolls here, Jamal, you lunge forward and try to... oh, you're at the back there. I don't really know how Jamal can fuck up here, to be honest with you.
He's gonna just clump. He's just gonna
Just
fall.
sneeze.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to up that threat level. Zombies are coming for you.
He's just gonna fall over chairs and fucking make noise.
So just as you... No, it's not going to be specifically Jamal's fault. I'm not going to be like, you caused this. But like those, as a group roll, you pull it in, but because the janitor's spear snaps into the cranium of this zombie, it breaks off to the side. You're unable to destroy the brain. And as it begins to rise up to its feet, grappling onto Christian, it... And that's when Dermot swings and the axe cleaves the top of its head off. But you hear from across the school... Hey, honey.
I head to the door, stick my head out, and look both ways.
That's how I
Look,
lost a year.
he's doing
Yeah.
the safety check. Look left, look right,
Okay.
look left again.
I'm doing the safety check at the door. It's like, where the fuck are they coming from?
They're coming. They're coming. You can see shambling down the corridors towards you.
Which way of the corridor? Are they coming from both
You
sides?
have... So, hang on.
Yeah.
Here we go. I activated the map. Why have you not changed?
It is changing now.
Okay, it's just streamers being slow.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, it's loading up now.
I'm at the door.
1 second, sorry, the stream's being a pain in the butt.
No worries.
Yeah, it's all good, mate. Don't worry.
0 to 100.
I'm
There's
noticed
snacks for
Jenkins isn't on the map.
What's not on the map?
Old man
Young
Jenkins.
man Jenkins.
1 second.
That's okay.
Also, quick question: do chairs
There we go.
have a stat for, like, you know, using it as weapons?
Improvised. Basically, I'd just make it up as I went. Improvised.
Might
So
as
it'd be
well
like
just
1 damage. Actually, killing zombies, you don't need stats for the weapons. Because it's just a case of succeeding your rolls. When you fight people is when you need damage statistics.
Makes sense.
Got it. I'll just
So,
grab a chair. 'Cause
From
I
the
got
bottom,
all-
from the library down here, there is a group of zombies, about 12 of them, staggering out of the library. 2 of them, you can see, Pat, as you open the door and look to the right, 2 young children, maybe 12, 14-year-olds, look like they were embracing when they were fallen upon by the zombies. And in their embrace, as undead, they have become entwined. So what you look at, Pat, as you look down the corridor to the right, is the most horrific sort of three-legged race happening as these 2 almost conjoined zombies stagger towards you. I'm getting better at these noises, boys.
Anything coming from the corridor straight ahead in the split second I'm looking?
As far as you can see, no.
Right, I'm signaling to the guys. Then, Beza, we got company. We gotta move.
Shit's fucked. Forget being quiet. Let's move.
Yeah, and I'm going to start making head.
Okay, it's
forward.
done by zone, so it's just sort of narrative. You know what? Everyone make mobility checks. We're pacing it.
Okay.
Fuck me sideways.
Fuck.
Oh no! Oh no!
Can I give one of my successes
No.
to...
Okay.
Absolutely fucking not. That is a rabbit hole I am refusing to go down, Pat.
Okay. Before we go any further down into this mobility pothole, the remainder of my mop spear, I take it I still have. I can snap off the part that's not in the axe, so I've still got.
Yeah. No, I wasn't destroying it. Okay.
No. It's cool because I've had the same mop for 50 years. It's just had 28 new broom handles. And
Yeah, it's
32
the
new
mop of Theseus.
Alright, Trigger.
That's not you got reference. All right, Trig.
Come on, Trey.
Right, keeping going because we are in the middle of a scene here.
Sorry.
As you push through, Pat, you're able to slam forwards. You swing your axe, hacking into the knee of a zombie that sprints towards you, and you're able to push out into this corridor. Jenkins, hot on your heels. What have we got? Dice here. Jamal, you sprint into the corridor. As a walker begins to lunge for you, you grab it by the head and throw it back. You hold out a hand towards the next 2, Christian and the lieutenant, sort of like with a come on, and you kick one back as you turn and sprint up towards the others. As this happens, however, Christian, you manage to get to here and you turn back and look at the lieutenant as Cunt the dog is blocking the doorway, right? Cunt barks as the three-legged race zombie snarls at it and yaps. But as you look back, I need to just turn the music down ever so slightly. As you look back, Christian, you see the lieutenant raising her gun, and you go, no! Because the noise alone of a gunshot would have this entire school coming down on you. And that moment of hesitation, a walker sprints, leaps, goes along the wall, scuttling sideways like a golem, animated at 2 frames a second, just and kicks off of the wall, arms outstretched to grab at the lieutenant's throat. Gabe, I need you to roll me any check to try and avoid this. Oh, I'll roll it first. What have we got? Hang on. That's not the one I wanted. That's a skin lesion. Okay, so this will result in a broken arm and 3 points of damage, Gabe.
Holy fuck!
Any check of your choice to attempt to resist.
I'm gonna have to use fuck. I guess the closest I can is like close combat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh dear.
Can I provide any assistance to the scum lieutenant?
Not on this one, because this is sort of unexpected. This is like an ambush. No successes, Gabe. Do you wish to push?
What was the consequences of pushing again?
You gain 1 stress and re-roll the dice.
Fuck.
The consequences
I'll
are
push.
far worse if you don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna
it's
have to
either
push because I'm like,
shit. Come on.
what the fuck just happened?
No, that's me
I
trying to...
just thought that go up.
That's me trying to fix the threat meter and it's not working properly. Please do just ignore that.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I
just
will
thought it had
have-
gone up during the interaction, which was fine.
Yeah, for some reason it
Fine.
wasn't. For some reason the threat meter wasn't changing properly. It's at 3. Don't worry.
There we go. Yeah, okay, sorted.
May the dice gods help me, but I'm pushing.
Yeah, it's not changing on the screen for some reason. I'm just gonna have to go about
they
it.
just Hit on my, they just spit on my face, grab my balls, and they twist it. That's 0 success.
Oh,
No, it
Christian.
didn't get any worse, but 0
Liam,
success.
I will allow you to come in and help at this point because that's another skull. I'm going to allow you to try and negate it.
I will try and close combat with cunt.
Okay, do it.
With cunt assisting. Use gear, cunt the dog. 2 successes and a skull.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just checking what happens when you are broken. Broken. Okay, you must roll on the table for a critical injury. No need, you've got a broken arm. Okay, basically, you can still act as normal, Gabe, but anything you try to do will pretty much fail. You just need to run, okay? And avoid skill checks where possible. If you get attacked again, you are dead. There's nothing I can do about it. Alright?
Is it possible that I do 1 action before dying? Like,
You're not dead yet, but yes, I am more than willing to be lenient.
Yeah.
I think I've been trying to be fair to everyone in this campaign.
No, don't worry about it.
Holy crap. So, Christian, as you see this zombie leaps off of the wall, the lieutenant brings her gun to bear, her arms stretching out to the wide. The zombie goes onto her chest, pins the arm, and as she twists to try and bring the gun to bear, there's a sickening snap, and you see her shoulder pops out of the front as her shoulder dislocates. Gabe, you feel this awful feeling, like slime that's being held in a fist as it sort of drops, as it slowly just... And the feeling of your muscles distending, and your arm feels like 30 centimeters longer. You lose all feeling in the tips of your fingers as your entire arm begins to twitch, the muscles spasming. I've dislocated my shoulder 8 times, I know this feeling well. And all you can feel...
The Twitch clip.
Yeah, we do actually have God smiting me down. And all you can feel is this lump under your collarbone, pushing the collarbone up slightly, making your breath catch in your throat. And you scream as the pain hits a second later after the shock kicks in. But as the zombie's teeth begin to sink in, they get caught on your military fatigues. Just enough for Cunt the dog to rip the zombie's leg back, dragging it off you. I'm going to raise the threat level for that skull, and you guys can now break out into the corridor. Who wants to go for the door to try and close it, or anything?
I will try and close the door.
Alright. You slam. No need for a check. Narrative.
Okay.
You slam the door shut, and now I need a roll. This is a pure luck check. I need a D10. On a 6 or higher, the door cannot be locked. Actually, no, this is an indoor school. This would be like a fire door. No, it's going to be a 4 or higher. The door can't be locked. Safety, man. It's a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, roll the D10.
Do it.
Let me roll it. That's not let me roll it. That okay, lovely.
Alright. On a 1, you are able to slam the door shut. There's no actual lock to the door, but you see Jamal goes next to you, grabs a heavy sort of bookcase, the sort of thing that's full of like Monster Phonics books and stuff like that, and heaving, he slams it down in front of the door. And on the other side you hear, oh, and I will play. You should be able to hear zombies attacking a door.
Yep.
That's what you can hear on the other side of that door.
Yeah.
Pounding. Threat levels back down to 2.
Can I make my way down here and like peek around the corner?
Mm-hmm. I will say as well, before you guys keep pushing on, someone needs to help the lieutenant. She is broken.
Okay, hang on, what's my medicine?
You've got a moment to breathe, but the door is being pounded on, and I will be privately rolling to see how long it holds.
Okay, who's got who had the highest medicine last time? I know somebody had one.
I have basic medical gear.
Okay, you
I
provide.
think Kaleem has some as well. It's worth mentioning.
Yeah, I think. Okay,
I
so
used
I've no.
Damn, you did
I've
fair.
no.
Sorry,
okay.
Pat, go on.
Yeah.
I've nothing in the medicine skill, so anyone would be better if I'll just give you the medicine kit when I scout ahead.
Okay, we just need a basic sling. For the arm at least, it's not going to be great, but it'll at least hold it, keep it stabler than it flopping around at the side. So somebody get onto that. I will go, while that's happening, I will go and check around the corner over here where Pat mentioned that he was going to go.
Okay.
Then catching coming up.
So yeah, so I will get to about there where my character is to try and.
I'll show you. So you know, the playground is here.
Yep.
There should have been a wall there. Oh no, it's literally just an open corridor to the playground. So we'll move to that map in a second. It's
okay. That's fine.
You can make a scouting check to peek around this corner.
Yeah, that'll probably be the best one.
Okay, roll me that scouting check.
Can I do the medicine first?
Pat can make a medicine. Christian and Jamal, do you wish to help with the medicine? You give +2 dice if you do.
So I rolled already.
I don't have anything.
You can still just give the help. You can just giving the help action just gives the person +1 dice.
Yeah, in that sense, it would just be even if you just hold the lieutenant steady.
Yeah, it's you don't need medical expertise.
I'll hold the lieutenant down.
All right, I will allow that reroll, Pat, with +2 dice for Jamal and Christian. Go on, Clean. No, go on, please.
I'll just simply anesthesia, like give him a little cigarettes, little smoke. That'll help out.
Yeah, she's just like crying in like.
No, grab a book. I turn around, grab a book, bite down on it. I'm checking this.
Okay.
Do it faster.
Yeah, I'll hold the book down. Yeah, you're good. Shut the fuck up.
No.
There's an awful, and you feel this rush of pain, and you bite down on the book, leaving teeth marks in it. Poor angry Red A gets completely decimated as you rip a monster phonics to shred, and then there's this wave of sensation that emanates from your shoulder across your chest like pins and needles, but hot. You can feel your arm again. It's incredibly weak. You look at your hand and try and make a fist, and your entire hand is shaking. Gabe, as a result of this, I will remove the critical injury, but I will not allow you to use your gun, or anything that requires fine motor skills, because your fingers, and I'm speaking from personal experience here, they're not going to work properly for a little while. A couple of hours at least.
No worries.
Again, 8 dislocations. I know what I'm talking about here. God fucking hates me.
Okay, so we've handled the first aid. We've lowered the decibels of screams of anguish. What's the result of this scout check that I did?
On one success, you turn around the corner, and you can see that the playground is pretty much empty, except for a small, lollygagging, slowly sort of moving herd of walkers, all of whom appear to be parents. And I think you remember, Jenkins, that when this outbreak happened, a lot of parents came to try and collect their kids, and they were told to wait in the playground when the teachers tried to evacuate, and they're still waiting.
Okay. I bring myself just back around, just so I'm out of line of sight of anything that's in the playground, just so I'm here. So just the other side of there. So I've only really got that. There we go, yeah. And then relay...
You need to get over here, other side.
Sorry, where are we? We're on.
Yeah,
that
so
side.
you're on one side, you're going to need to get over to the other side. Cross the
So, yeah,
playground.
oh, shit. Hang on. Oh, God.
Bye.
I thought you meant we needed to start there.
Fucking run for it.
Sorry, my understanding was I thought you meant we needed to be starting that side. Sorry.
No. You're across the playground. Fucking
Sorry,
love
I
it.
misunderstood what you said.
Look at him move.
No, you motherfuckers! Why are you still there? Runs all the way
Okay.
back. No, let's go.
First name is
Guys.
Leroy.
Yeah. No, guys. Come on, we need to go. Lieutenant, I appreciate you're in pain, but we've got dead shambling parents here. We need to go quick. There's
Don't
not
worry,
many that I can see. The quicker we move, the quicker we can get to the other side and maybe block them out. Okay?
I can carry him. I'm quite dead.
Well, it's not a damaged leg. It's just going to be. So it's not going to need that, and if anything, carrying them is actually going to cause pain. So, drop that. They can still run. Let's just try and make it across.
That'd be a good idea.
Now, I say we book it. We try and sprint it as far as we can before they take notice of us, because the moment they do, they will be on us. The closer we can get to the doors the other side, if we can get to about the edge of the courtyard here, the game field, and then book it in, we should be good. Assuming they don't notice us before then.
If we can sneak as close as we can before we need to book it.
Sneak as close as we can, guys. We've got cover from the frames.
That climbing frame might provide a bit of cover.
But as soon as we get into that playing game field, it's open territory. We just need to book it and avoid them as best we can. As soon as we get to the other side by the sand pits, we can kind of slow them down.
Hey, do you want me to make some noise on one side?
There's not even a point in making noise.
We want to be as quiet as possible.
The only reason I would say make noise is if shit goes south, we need to distract them. Look, get up to the edge of the game field. If we stick to the climbing frame side, we've got blocked line of sight over here. Yeah, because we won't look like people. After that, we're going to need to get in and book it through. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'll start moving the way first. I'll start moving now. Just follow.
I will head just a tiny bit ahead of Jenkins. Just because I do have the axe and...
Yeah, just be mindful. Damn it, just be mindful of the axe
I'm being
handle.
very careful of the axe, that I'm not hitting it off of anything, so I'm like holding it in two hands as I sneak. One hand on top of the blade, so I know where the blade is and the handle.
Yeah. Alright, so there's two things that's going to happen here. First things first, there is a mechanic in this game for killing hordes when they are unaware of you. Basically, fighting hordes is a whole thing. Like when you choose to actually fight a horde, it's really beneficial to you to do it when they don't know you're there. When the threat, basically, it's the horde scale. You have to get a number of successes equal to the horde scale plus the threat level. So if the threat level's 2 and the hordes are unaware of you, it's obviously way easier. We'll go through that if that's what you want to do. But before we do that, I am going to need stealth checks from you all.
Yep.
Oh, also, because one of you was injured, everyone's stress should have been increased by 1.
It's okay.
Just saying.
What if the person that was injured made a bitchy comment before we opened the door?
You still increase your stress by 1. But you might be enjoying it a bit more than you should.
Just take it as it is. We just need to make it through.
Damn.
Just shove the fucking...
Fucking hell, those rolls, boys.
That is some fucking good rolls.
Like a ghost on the wind. You slip forwards. As you do, because you have passed as a group, I will show you, or tell you, stuff that is happening around you. As you sneak across the playing field, you hear a banging. Dum, 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 dum. And there's a moment of panic, and you look up, and you see that at the windows, this is like a courtyard in the centre of what's called a light well. Buildings are designed with a large square in the centre of them to allow light in. That's called a light well. Hospitals tend to have them a lot, big buildings. This is a playing field created in a light well. And as such, you are surrounded by buildings on all sides. In fact, I think I can even show you that on the actual Catholic school map. Here we go. Unga bunga unga boo. Let's put them on there. So you can see how you are surrounded by, on all sides, by the zombies. You're trying to get up to here, to this door, basically. That's where you're trying to go. As you look around and hear that banging, who rolled the most successes here? 1, 2, Christian. Christian, you look up and you can see all around you are windows, 2-3 stories high. And there are hundreds of children stood at the windows, watching you sneak across the playground. And as you guys move across the playground, one of these children, maybe no older than 11, a year 7, a really young child, tilts its head, its eyes glowing red in the darkness of the night. Oh, sorry, cat eyes I went with in the end, didn't I? The glint of the cat eyes in the night. And it picks something up and slams it against the glass, and there's a dum. You don't know how long those windows are going to last, but there's a lot of zombies all around you. So while the stealth has succeeded and these ones have not seen you, in all of those windows there are walkers watching, trying to break the glass. Comprende?
Yep.
I will draw Dermot's attention. Dermot.
Looking at what's happening, I think this is the moment where we make a break for it.
So, choice. As a group, do you wish to make a break for it? Or do you wish to kill the horde? Like, fight you, like, sneak up on them, headshots, do it before they can retaliate. That's the choice. Making a break for it runs the risk of being caught out, but of course you'll move to where you need to be quicker. Killing them means that there's no risk of them turning on you, but there is the larger risk of the glass breaking, and you take too long. That's the choice here.
Okay, how does combat up against an unaware horde work?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Fighting the hordes, I think it's called, or fighting hordes.
Just so that we're all
fighting
aware,
the dead.
so we can make
Yeah, let me run through it for you. So basically, it works the same way as fighting a horde that is aware of you. It's just easier. Basically. So at threat level 2 or higher, at threat level 3 or higher, walkers are aware of you and are coming to kill you. You have to fight the horde. I've not been running that so much at the moment, just for the sake of narrative. But technically, when the threat level hits 3, you should always have to fight your way out, right? But I've kind of been running it on the narrative beat. Reducing the threat level, single walker attacks, fighting a swarm. Once the threat level reaches 3 or higher, the walkers are aware of you and move in for the meal. The situation is dealt with in rounds, similar to a brawl against humans. They attack while you fight to get to safety. Each round, up to 3 player characters and non-player characters, so only 3 of you have to choose. Roll for skills and add up their number of successes. Which skills can be used depends on the current threat level and is indicated by the swarm attack table. Which is somewhere around here. I'll find it. Oh, here we go. So threat level would be 3. So you could use endure, force, mobility, ranged combat, or stealth. Basically, if the threat level goes up to 6, all you can do is force in close combat because you're surrounded on all sides, right? There's no stealthing out of it. That sort of thing, right? Right. Unga bunga unga boo. So 3 player characters and non-player characters in the fight, roll for skills, add up the number of successes. Additional player characters and non-player characters can assist with help dice, but no more than 3 may roll. Okay? Small groups. If it's just 2 characters facing a swarm, you still make 3 skill rolls, just one of you gets to roll twice, but you get a -2 modifier to the roll. And if someone is fighting a swarm on their own, you have to roll all 3 by yourself with a -2 and then a -4. Okay? Basically, don't get caught out on your own.
Yeah.
A player character who is not making one of those 3 rolls may choose to instead bark orders and roll for leadership, like rally people around. If the others agree to do as they are told, the player may hand out an extra die per success on the leadership roll. So each success you get, you can give an extra die to the people who are making the rolls, right? But no more than 3 to the same person. Only one person can do a leadership per round. Is everyone keeping up with this? I'm sorry, it's simple, but like in practice, but
Yeah.
So, you win or lose as a group by comparing your number of successes against the current swarm threat level, in this case, 2. By the swarm threat. The swarm threat is by adding the scale to the current threat level. Threat level is currently 2, scale is 2, so you would need 4 or more successes to win the combat, right? If you get a number of successes equal to or greater than the swarm threat, you reduce the scale of the swarm by 1 and you go into round 2, right? And you have to keep fighting until you reduce it to 0 or you escape. So long as the swarm size is 3 or less, you only need to win 1 round to end the fight. In this case, you only need 1 round to kill the swarm. If it's 4 or higher, you have to win until it gets reduced down. Even if you win as a group, anyone who rolls skulls on your skill check, so walkers, will suffer walker attacks. That's how the zombies attack you back, basically.
Okay, yeah.
1 second. Losing to the dead, I then get to roll essentially a mass attack, a much worse version of the walker attack table, which is fun, or I can increase the size or the threat level. If multiple people fuck up, I can take 2 of those options instead of just 1. Almost making... I will send this page in Hangout, by the way, just for the sake of everyone being able to read it as well. If you fail the roll, but you get at least half the successes you needed, so in this case you get 2, I guess, then you still have accomplished something helpful, even if you don't win, right? You get 1 free extra success in the next round. So as long as you get half the successes, the next round you gain an extra success, which is cool. Like as long as you survive, you get stronger. Swarm attacks can perform 3 types of attacks: single, block, and mass. So block is I block off your escape routes. Essentially, I can move my zombies to the doors or have doors break and have the zombies come through. That means that you're basically going to have a harder time not fighting, like you have to stay and fight. Single attack is I roll a walker attack for each of you, or mass attack is we randomly determining shit on all of you and then we roll walker attacks for you, and you do not get skill rolls made against it. That's the worst possible result you could get. Unga bunga bunga, for every attack the swarm makes, it's calculated -1 modifier. Sacrificing another, this is where that mechanic comes in. At the start of any round of combat, you can attempt to sacrifice each other to the horde. Make an opposed roll between the 2 player characters. If you win, you're out the fight, and that person has to roll on the walker attack table. However, doing that counts as one of the 3 rolls you make against the group, as a group, right? So say we have Jenkins, the lieutenant, and Dermond. Jenkins decides to throw the lieutenant into the horde. Only the lieutenant and Dermond would roll your skills to try and beat the horde scale. And Jenkins would sneak off and not be a part. Like, you see what I mean? It's like narratively you fuck someone over. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Each round of each other. So at threat level 2, you can still take them out. But it's just incredible. I think it's just made way easier to take them out.
That's fair. Okay, what are we feeling, guys? Very, very quickly then, because
you don't have to even fight them. I was just making sure you knew.
No, I know. Very quickly then. What are we thinking? So, keeping it very simple, non-verbal. Signal the group, signal the unaware horde.
Oh, here we go. I've just found it. Sorry, carry on.
I will signal either like to the two direct, because we're split out either side of them as we are currently. So I will signal to go pretty much to follow around and go round, or to point at the group as I'll then obviously offer the option of pointing at the group and then just like slide my thumb across the neck, as in go kill them. I was trying to get a general consensus, because obviously talking would alert the horde. So that's what that's what Jenkins will do.
So just with that in mind, clearing out an area is that the walker swarm, you get the drop on them as you are here, okay? While the threat level is still 2, this works exactly like fighting a swarm, but since the threat level is lower, it's much easier. And that you do not take stress if you then alert the swarm, okay? Because obviously when you hit threat level 3, you should all gain a stress, fun fact. However, if you fail to clear the swarm in the first round, the threat level then goes on up to 3 if you are shooting, or 5 instantly if you are fighting them in close combat, because they then turn on you. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're cool.
Makes sense to me.
So, those are the rules. Have a look in the server, because I have sent them all in there. Sorry that was long-winded, but that's your decision to discuss. I will allow... I wish I had a timer, but I will say that you guys can like whisper to each other as you're going across the playground. I will say that we have 3 minutes IRL time, so until 10 to 9, to discuss what you want to do, because that's how long it takes you to cross the playground to where you are. By all means. I'm going to go grab a drink. While you do so, I will still be able to hear you.
Okay, guys. They've not seen us. Do we want to take them out or just go round?
Sorry guys, but for God's sake, I've been trying to say, look up! One of them's already seen us. We need to go.
Oh shit, that thing's banging on the glass. Just go. There you go, just go.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Because if that thing...
Okay, so-
Somewhere exit hide.
Go.
I don't know how long that glass will hold. Shit.
And if the second that glass goes, you've got an entire school's worth of fucking kids on there, and you think I'm enough.
The only benefit we have is that's a drop. That will only handle...
And they're dead. It
No.
won't make a difference.
Just because they're dead doesn't mean bones can't break.
I know, but they'll still shamble. At the same speed. They'll just use their arms.
The ones that fall on top of the others will, won't break anything.
We've got an injured. We can either kill these, hope that holds, and then make a run for it, or we can just go round and try and get to that door.
Yes, just fucking go.
Given
We don't need
given
to
that
kill
bang
this.
given that thing on the glass, I reckon we just go round. As much as I would love to
Yes.
eliminate a threat,
Let's go.
right now,
Oh.
if we remove it now, we run the risk of a bigger threat. If we can
Yeah,
get
let's
through
do
it.
that. Let's just make a run for it.
Okay. Less of a run, more of a sneak round. Because if we run, this thing gets alerted, these three get alerted. And I don't want that.
Should I throw my
Let's just
coat out somewhere?
let's just get round. Get
Don't
to the
throw
door
anything.
and get out through this bit. The safer we can get out to nowhere out of here. Because you're still growing up, but those fuckers are still back at that door. Back there. As soon as they break through, these guys are gonna be fucking alerted as well. It's tit for tat. If we kill these and they come through, there's 3 less.
Ding ding.
3 less.
Time's up, gentlemen. I would like you all to privately message me what you are going to do. This is just me wanting an excuse for people to message me. Makes me happy. Okay. Okay. I'm writing this all down. Ooh. Okay. Sorry to be a dick, Kaleem. I need specifically one of those three options because that's the language everyone else has used. Actually, that last one is an option. That's your call. It's just I need to, because no one's got the chance to, like, this is where it's like, you all will break off and potentially do your own thing. Okay, cool. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Liam, you're the last one I need to message me. Oh, there you are.
Suck me.
Okay. I would like... Oh, fuck me. This is so bad and I love it. Okay. As this happens, the glass... And you see it beginning to crack at the top. Pat, looking up you, nod to everyone and go, go! And you sprint for the open door. Roll me a mobility check as you book it towards the open door. Just Pat. Okay. Demon sprints towards the door. The parent horde turns and lunges after him. Everyone else selected to sneak. I would like you all to make stealth checks, and because Pat is distracting the horde, I will ignore the first skull result. Oh, that's what I meant. It was initially, one of you initially messaged me, fight, and then changed it. Okay, success. Oh, Kaleem, do you want to push? You do, but you ignore the thing. Nicely done. Skull, good. Okay, you guys are good. So, Pat, you sprint to the side of the building, slamming into the door, and the horde of zombies get to the other side. On that one, I am going to roll a single walker attack. Alright, do you wish to avoid this? 2 points of damage.
Yes, I do.
Roll it.
I'm going to use stealth to kind of slip away through the door.
I'll allow it. Go for it. God.
Would I be classed as by myself at this?
At this point, you certainly are by yourself.
Okay, I get an additional 2 for Gatherer then, I believe.
Yeah, you do, when you are not with the party. Don't you know, you never split the party. Oh, 2 successes! At the last possible second, Pat, you grab the door, and here it's actually like one of those doors that opens both ways, right? Oh, sorry, it's a pull. I'll make it a pull for the sake of memes. And you grab it and twist inside, and one of the zombies goes towards you, and you twat it in the face with the door, cracking it with the rim, like the metal rim of the door, before slamming it shut and holding it shut as the zombies are pressed against the other side. Everyone else, please place your tokens where you wish to sneak on the map. You may you can hide for free somewhere on the playing field.
Smack dab in the middle, yeah. No.
Stands there.
Come at me, bitch.
Okay, so what
Jenkins
kind of playing field
dives
is this?
into the sandpit.
Yeah.
What kind
Respect.
of playing field is this?
So this is like a game field, so think like basketball court, asphalt, sort of thing.
Yeah, it'd be like from what I can see based on just obviously the basic drawing, it'd be a bit of a multi-purpose one. So
Yeah, it's a classic sort of like, yeah, classic sort of thing you get in a school, you know.
Is there a like a on-field like gateway to the locker room sort of thing?
No, it wouldn't be used for that sort of thing. No.
Like, okie dokie,
Believe it or not, this is something I've only learned from working in a school. We don't do locker rooms anymore. You come to school in your PE kit.
Really?
Yeah,
That's changed a lot.
Yeah. I used to get fucking gassed by Lynx in the changing rooms at secondary school. But nowadays, because of there's issues with it.
Lynx Africa.
Oh god, don't! I can still smell it. Okay, please
How
place
often
yourselves
is
where you need to be,
molested?
guys.
Is there any
Where's Jamal?
visibility?
Oh, you guys have gone to the trees. Adorable.
Is there any visibility from the windows to the trees? Like, can whatever.
They know you were there, so they will pursue. But I will say that you've broken line of sight.
Good.
Liam, you need to move, mate.
I am deciding. This is a
Hurry the
carefully
fuck up! I will put you on a timer.
Suck.
Running here in the climbing frame. You're a child. You can use it.
No, I haven't got the
Right.
timer module
Combat
installed.
is initiated, you fucking crippled little shit.
Oi, easy.
Oh, sorry. You disabled little shit. Anyway,
What's about to just get into a locker?
There's no lockers here. This is a field.
I have to follow Dermot. He is my anchor, and he is who I would follow.
Okay, then you stealth into the side under a pair of benches, but between, Pat's just had to pop out for 5 minutes, just something to come up. So the rest of you can see the door, the door clawing at the walls. You can see this horde of zombies clawing at the door with Dermot the other side, holding it shut, panic in his eyes. I want everyone to gain another point of stress. I'm going to up his for him.
I'm a stressed out kid.
Makes sense. But between you and safety now is the zombie horde. And who's feeling lucky?
Yeah,
What do you need to roll?
You know what? It's been a while. Kaleem, roll me a d12. On a 10 or higher, the window breaks.
D12, you want me to roll?
I do, sir. If there's one man I can rely on for his rolls, it's Kaleem.
You
bastard!
You bastard.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What you got?
Oh, you're out
Oh, fuck. Okay.
You had to pick the one
Okay,
time.
the Lord stepping in for a second here. That is not Kaleem's fault. Foundry is fault.
Foundry just hates Kaleem.
It does, yes.
High rolls, he gets low. When he needs low rolls, he gets high. That is just how it goes.
Kaleem is cursed, and that's why we love him. Okay, so give me a moment to center ourselves here. The lieutenant and Jamal, you sprint to the edge of the playing field. Now, I should stress, you are surrounded by buildings and fence, right? There's no escape from this, except into the building. But you climb up into the trees, sort of 1 foot above the other, and you climb into the branches, and as you sort of look out, you are mostly hidden, mostly. They come at night, mostly. Christian, you sprint to the side where the walkers, 12 parents, one still dragging a zombified, like, toddler behind it. You know those leashes people put their babies on now? Bit weird, but don't judge. It's got one of those attached to it by the arm, and it's dragging a child that has essentially been keel-hauled to the door.
What's
to give you
worse than a walker?
A child. But they're pressing up against the wall with Dermot on the other side. You duck underneath a set of benches, you know, like the sort of ones you'd get out for like gymnastics and stuff, with Cunt the dog sort of whining with you. And in the sandpit, Jenkins, you sprint across, dive into the sandpit and throw sand over yourself as you sort of hunker down. That's when you all hear shattering glass, followed by as glass shards shatter into the field. Thankfully, I'm going to say none of you get lacerated by this, because you have all taken cover, and because Pat's behind the door. However, there's thump, thump, bam, body after body. the ground, walkers slamming into the field. About 100 children drop from the sky and scatter onto the tarmac below. Which is why I would like to want to... Say again?
A priest's sweat dream.
Walking Dead session. One warning. Oh, I'm mute.
Oh my god. We're all going to hell.
So, bodies slam into the tarmac, breaking, scattering. One of you guys needs to roll me a D100 to see how many survive or aren't broken enough that they stand back up.
I think at this point it has to be
Okay,
Kalim.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Luck check that went very poorly. The windows have shattered. The zombies are dropping from the heavens. We're rolling a D100, I don't mind who, to determine how many not survive, but how many aren't broken by the fall.
Alright, I'll roll this one.
Alright, take it. Do it.
Alright, it's gonna be.
We trust
Alright, it's
you.
gonna be a. It's gonna be a 1. It's gonna be a 2.
Hope that.
Let's go
Higher than
4. It's a 26.
26 is good. 26
that's
is a level 3 horde.
Not
The bodies
better, but
crumple. In fact, I would just combine it with the previous horde because they would all follow. So 26, and I said there was 12 parents, which brings us to 38. So it's just this one big horde now. So, Pat, pushing up against the door, scrambling to get in. The parents, you suddenly hear thump thump as the children slam into the tarmac and scatter. Your colleagues have all hidden around the playing field.
It was a pull door, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you are. So it's a pull into the playground. So you're having to hold it shut.
Well, they would be pushing up against it, aren't they? Which means they're actually keeping it
Depends
closed.
how intelligent they are, and we're at night time. So some of them are trying to pull it open.
Is there a bar or a piece of equipment I can grab with one hand to jam the locking mechanism?
Roll me a survival check.
Okay, I know this isn't related to it, but this is just a parent reunion at this point. This is just reunion time for the zombie children.
Splat.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
I'll call that karma.
Yep, that's fair.
You know?
Could he not push this?
No, because it's a skull.
No, you can't.
Fuck, yeah, you're right.
You want to avoid that?
Yes, I do.
What you might.
Can I just use mobility to book it further down the corridor?
You can, but you are abandoning your friends and allies.
I mean, at this point, I feel like
Not
you're-
abandoning. I am making a distraction.
A
Sure.
strategic retreat.
Alright, roll a mobility.
Success.
One success. You push back against the door as a zombie lurches through the glass, but you get lucky. Its throat catches on a sliver of slashed glass and whips its trachea out. That's just enough for the head to loll to one side as it bites at you, and you're able to slip to the side. You break along the corridor, sprinting away, Pat. The horde begins to move in after you. Everyone else, do you wish to wait it out? Or what do you want to do? Liam, you're up first, because there's no communication here.
I'll wait it out.
Okay, waiting it out. Everyone else?
Thanks.
Gabe, then
I like my
Kaleem.
tree.
Okay, happy in tree, Jamal.
I'm happy in 3 for now.
Happy in tree for now. Okay, and how's the sandpit, Jenkins?
Okay. So, Dermot's booked it in a
Yep.
retreat.
Though I will say, I think you guys can see that the door is open and that they're moving in. I don't think you know that Dermot's like sprinted. He may have just died.
Yeah.
You guys
So all we
can't
can
see
Yeah, all we
that.
can see is that they're just starting to barrel through that door.
That they're moving in, yeah.
Okay, can I check to see how many are now left in the courtyard in comparison to the 38.
It will take time for them to filter in. They're all pushing in, essentially.
Okay. Shit. Okay, I know, like, obviously the best point of call here would be to just sit back and wait for them to disperse. Now, I know I've not got line of sight to Christian, because obviously I saw him dive under the chairs there. Can I just look down to try and, like, very carefully look to try and confirm that the other two are still...
You can make a scout check to see if you spot them. I'll ignore... actually, no, I'm not going to ignore it for the sake of this. For shit can go wrong, make a scout check. Oh, no fun. Alright. I'm not trying to kill you.
No, it's not that you're trying to kill us, but it's just the fact that if something goes wrong, it forces...
Yeah, there's another zombie in the sandpit, you know? That is the point of the game.
There's a zombie toddler trying to chew at my ankle.
You said this was a toddler sandpit. Back at the school in Petersfield, the bunch of kids did a load of drugs and fucked in the sandpit.
Yeah,
This is where I find Rusty turned into a zombie. He's just decided to dig a hole in the sandpit.
Diggy hole. That was B-Dell's fucking private school. Emma Watson went there for a while. Anyway.
Into the
Okay, yeah, so I've confirmed that the other two are still safe in the tree.
Yep, so on those successes you can see the other colleagues of yours in the trees, very much alive.
Okay, with that information, I'll at least hold off, because I've not heard any noise that would discern an attack, nor have I heard a child screaming or a dog barking. So I can only assume that Christian is at least still hidden safe. For my own sanity at this point in time, just have to pray that if I do next see him, he's not been gouged out before he could even scream.
Always a plus. So, everyone else, what are we doing? Pat, you are breaking in and sprinting deeper into the school. Liam, Kaleem, Gabe, what are you guys all doing?
I am becoming one with the nature.
So we're staying up the tree. Go ahead, Gabe. We're staying up in the tree.
Yep.
Gabe and Kaleem sitting in a tree, hiding from the ZOMBIES.
I just imagine me and Kaleem just sitting.
We're making a new life in the tree. Alright? We're building a tree house.
Just the two of us in the trees, like dealing cards, you know, like, okay, there's a 21.
We never need to leave the tree. The tree is our friend.
We are pointy years now.
Okay, and Liam, what are you doing?
I will be using the distraction to go elsewhere.
Okay, where? The only ways in and out of this playground are back the way you came, or through the door Dermond went through.
I will follow behind the horde.
Okay. So, as you all patiently wait, you see Christian and his cunt slowly...
Give me a second to just...
I can't.
just give us a second for that phrase just to pass.
Slowly moving in behind the horde. Does the party join?
I will follow afterwards, yes. Once Christian is safely established himself, I will join in, so stealth check, correct?
It will be for the group, depending on what everyone's doing, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Elena, should we follow the child and the old man? I see your silence means no. So I'm gonna encourage you with a yes. If you want, I can hold the gun and take point.
I'm sorry.
I see you.
Gabe?
I see your silence. You're stunned. Don't worry, I'll take the...
Kaleem, you can't say you're silenced, you're stunned. But he can't talk. Let the man finish.
Okay, sorry. I couldn't really. I cannot.
You right there, Gabe? You having a good time? What broke Gabe?
I think we broke Gabe with. I think you broke Gabe with the.
Christian and his cunt?
With Christian and his cunt.
Oh, fair enough. I'll blame Liam.
Yes, because I am the butt of the joke. Shut up.
No, you named the dog.
You're not a butt of the joke, you're just a butt, full stop.
You named the dog, you dick.
Anyway,
I cannot.
Elena.
Toges.
God,
What just happened?
The old man is following the child. Do you want to follow the child? I'm thinking like maybe we should, but that's I'm kind of like in the tree.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I don't know what to do now. If we follow them, at least they will get attacked first. But if we stay, we don't know how many more. We'll be dropping. We'll be dropping from the windows or even breaking it down. We just came the door. We just came from.
That's fine. That's fine.
For fuck's sake, the man's mid-orgasm.
How about this? How about you give me the gun? I'll take point, and if things go off, I shoot. How about this? If things go back south, I'll make noise, shoot the gun, and run the opposite way. And you hide. How's that? Fair?
She's gonna go a little bit away from him in the tree and really grapple the gun.
Oh, man's been tree rejected. Fucking brutal.
Wow, I was only offering to throw myself as a human sacrifice, but alright, you want to act weird.
Let me see if...
And I'm the weird one.
Let me... my arms. I don't know if you realized, but I barely know you people.
So, there's no time for this. There's no time for this conversation. In the sense of trying to keep things narrative. This is like a hist conversation. Are you following the old man, the boy, and their cunt?
Let's go. Let's follow ahead. You're going front though.
Okay, in that case, I do need everyone to make a stealth check. I need a number of successes equal to threat level plus horde scale, so 5 successes between you all, please. That's 3. 4, 5, cool. No need for Kaleem to roll, which is probably a blessing. Let's face it.
Let me try.
Well, I need you to roll anyway, but please do.
I'm warning you, Kaleem.
Because Kaleem can control his dice. It may feel that way sometimes, but technically it's impossible.
Show me the rule. Show me the down.
Oh, I love these sessions, man. Okay.
I swear, the whole thing here just... I thought the child was the one that stabbed others in the back. No.
Kaleem, as you guys manage to sneak out across the playground, the horde moves inside, but lurching out from the sandpit as you straggle behind slightly. A crawling walker grabs onto your leg and drags you towards it. You may make one skill of your choice to try and avoid it.
I'm going to smack you in the face with my crowbar.
Close combat it is. Use the crowbar.
Hell yeah.
Nice! You twist and slam the crowbar into its temple and break it at the head. It but dies without making a noise or alerting the rest of the horde. You guys are able to sneak inside, and we flash back to 2 minutes ago. Pat.
Where's what?
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah. What's the corridor situation? Like,
Let's find out. So, the party scatters. Sandpit, tree, benches, cunt. Pat pushes through the door. The zombie lurches through, rips its trachea open on the glass, and you're able to scamper away. The door remains open. You look down, you look north, you can see the following. A barricade down south that seems to be blocking off, as the janitor said, access to the lower parts of the school. Also to the bottom of you, there are two doors here and here. You vaguely remember them leading out of the school towards the crashed helicopter. Or you can head north. Your choice.
I think a split second, German is thinking that he was thinking everyone was following him, making a break for the office, so he's continuing for the office now.
Okay.
So north.
Okay,
Around the
you
corner.
sprint north, and turning, you then run down this corridor, sprinting as quickly as you can. But as you do, you hear that, and running behind you, some on all fours, some crawling along the ceilings where their fingers are bleeding from digging into the asbestos. The walkers are sprinting after you. I need you to make a mobility check to avoid them. We are at night. Normally I'd be like, you outpace them. But right now, this is nighttime. They're faster than you. They don't tire. Their legs don't ache. They don't run out of breath.
I am going to push.
Makes sense.
One
Success.
success, one fail.
Walker attack. You stumble for a second as a door slams open, and a huge walker, built like a brick tank, but only about 4'7". It's the PE teacher, barrels into you.
I will use stealth to kind of slip by him,
Okay, do it.
and then get my bonus. Go on.
Yep, you are alone. Oh,
Holy fuck.
3 skulls.
I'm using my golden bolter.
Respect it. Fucking respect it. Alright, re-roll the entire roll. 5 stress time. No, 4 this time. Re-roll the whole roll. You can push if needed. It's a complete reset, the golden bolter.
Okay, so I'm starting mobility.
Just for context of what I was going to do, Pat, I was going to have one walker attack and then have zombie horde, like surrounding you.
Yeah. I figured.
Yeah.
Right. So
All's fair in walkers and war.
Mobility check down with stress 3 where I started.
No, yes, because you didn't gain the one. Yeah, stress free. That's
I
fine.
gained it from the...
Yep.
That's with this one success.
You son of a bitch! You slip to the side. The PE teacher slams into the wall with a turns and begins running after you. East or south?
East.
Okay.
I keep going.
You sprint east. I've got a timer on how many turns you're getting. As you hit the end of the corridor, you see 2 doorways. There's one leads to reception. This one to the dining hall.
I'm going to slip through the reception door.
Okay.
And try and like lock it so that they don't know I went through it.
Okay, roll me, because reception is one of the places that I need. I had random roll tables for. Roll me a d6, just to see what's in the reception and what's happening.
2.
2. Okay. Okay, you lucky motherfucker. You slam the reception door open, get inside, close it behind you. Do you attempt to lock it?
I don't lock it, but I just keep it
Okay.
closed. Like, I don't go moving it anymore after it's locked.
Alright, make a stealth check for me. Okay.
3 successes?
3 successes. Okay. do you wish to avoid the result of the walker attack? I'll describe the event in a second. 2 points of damage in exchange for not a fatality.
I will take the 2 points of damage.
Okay. Dermot, as you push through, you go to the second door, you wrench it open, and the reception has 2 more doors leading off of it, but you close the door behind you, and one of the room is not empty, however, and crawling out from under a desk where it looked like she had been curled up in the fetal position, crying as she was eaten, you see the receptionist, sort of short-haired blonde lady with half her face missing where it's been eaten by children, and she staggers out from under the desk towards you, reaching for you. You stumble, your head slams against the chest, like the cupboards behind you, and you're bleeding from a scalp wound. But as she falls on you, she bites into the haft of your axe, and you're able to bend her neck back on itself into the piece of vertebrae. Punches out the front of her throat, and her neck rips open, and she breaks on the ground. Everyone else, we now go back to you. Dermot, you are there until they find you, essentially. Yep. Now, I've made it so that you guys shouldn't be able to see each other's tokens. Is that correct?
No, I can still see everybody.
So, better question, it's line of sight. Can you see Pat's token?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because the only person who should be able to see Pat's token is Streamer Steve.
Yeah, I can't see Pat's token. I can just see the others in the corner.
Yeah, it's line of sight then. Perfect. In that case, the walkers have pushed into the building. Where do you wish to go? We are back with you guys. Is anyone else feeling just how fucking tense this is right now?
Oh yeah, no, this is brilliant though. This is like peak, like zombie kind of.
What's funny is on the stream, Novo can see where Pat is.
Like, I've not opened the stream today, so just because.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It's just funny because it's you guys don't get to know shit. Novo sees all. Yeah. Novo knows all.
Novo is God.
Pretty much.
With a 5-second delay.
A little bit, yeah. Okay, so what do you want to do, team? You're all grouped together, with the exception of Pat. My apologies, Pat.
I will have followed Pat stealth-like.
Okay, yeah. So, the general consensus was we were going to try and sneak in, follow the horde, keep Christian and the dog safe.
Okay.
At least for my character, for his.
You have all already rolled your stealth checks. I will accept those previous results as a part of this, because they were a part of it. You can see, as you enter, that the horde is slowly moving in this direction. Their backs are currently to you. The threat level is now back down to 2. I would put it to 1, but unfortunately this is nighttime, so they are more hyper-aware.
I will try and stealth poke a walker in the back of the head.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Alright, well, we got a child sacrifice. Let's go.
Okay.
Stealth poke walker with spear.
Okay, so kill them from behind.
Yes.
Okay, that will make me a close combat roll, just because I think it's cool, which will then potentially initiate a ambush on the enemy horde, like we discussed before.
Oh fuck, there's a barricade.
Yeah, down there, yeah, the 2 corridors were barricaded off.
Yeah, I was trying to...
I believe I have a golden bolter as well.
Everyone does because of how epic last session was. Just before you do though, Kaleem, what were you going to say?
I'm going to close the door behind us.
Makes a lot of sense, good choice.
Smart.
Yeah, not much of a door left, but you're able to sort of close it a little bit, you know? Okay.
Is there like a broom or something I can just shovel up the door with?
No, it's currently being wielded.
Shit.
Like I say as well, the walker that went for Pat earlier canonically established that it smashed the glass. So even if you were to block the door, there's still a hole in it, mate. Liam, your golden bolter, sir, if you would like to reroll. Okay. 3 successes, you stab through the back of the walker. Its head goes to the side. Another one, however, turns, twists. You know what, actually, I'm going to make it a messing up while in combat, rather than a walker attack. I get a bit bored of walker attacks every now and then. You take 1 damage. You're down to Brattet. As you stab through, you twist and you... As you slip, and a little bit of that cut glass on the floor cuts into your foot, Liam, and blood trickles down your leg from your calf where you sliced it. Liam, roll me a D100, please, to see if there was any walker blood on that cut glass. Okay, you think you're okay. You don't feel infected. Shame we can't do con saves. Alright. I have to keep it vague. I'm keeping everything so vague language-wise.
When I was falling over, do I recollect any blood on the floor?
I'm going to be very straight. This school is covered in blood. There's blood everywhere. We're talking horror, like, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, sort of, you know, flooding the corridors, Shining style. However, that walker is killed, and you're able to clear the path a little bit. Everyone, let's do it. Let's kill a horde. Now, I will allow... Who would like to be the 3 main player characters? Who are going to... Actually, you know what? We've got 3 player characters and a leadership check to be made, I reckon. Who wants to bark the order?
I shall.
Fuck it, the child is going to throw his hat in the ring for that. No.
It's whoever's got good leadership, I'd recommend.
No.
And having just looked at your character sheets, you all have 0 in leadership. Congratulations, gentlemen. You all suck.
I got a good number in empathy. I could try.
You know what? I'm going to try too.
Well, no, it needs to be one of you. Decide amongst yourselves.
I would like to remind you all that I have no weapon other than a pistol, and I am currently with 1 useless arm, so I literally cannot fight.
Maybe the leadership's best coming from Liliana, then?
Yeah. I mean, she's a grunt, but
Yeah, I mean, she's still a soldier, so people would instinctively follow orders.
no, I'm saying she's a grunt. She's meant to follow orders, not give them, but...
Yeah, but I'm thinking, like, this position of authority, you know?
It would also be used in a combat situation to know what orders would be given.
And then when we get to the farm, we can just say we were just following orders.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Works
think
for
that
me.
worked the first time it was used.
Okay, so before anyone else rolls then, Gabe, I need you to A, roleplay the order you give. We'll wait till back to me. Yes, you can, Pat. And I need you to roll a leadership check for me.
Oh fuck. Is there space for all 3 of them to be lined up side by side in the corridor? Or just like...
No, it's 2 by 2. And half a
Who has the
dog.
longest weapon?
Jamal has a crowbar, that's pretty short. Liam's spear and the, I mean, Simon has a bow, I'd like to mention. Like a sports bow. Slung across his back.
Yeah, not really been much of a point to use it in tight-knit corridors.
No, but you two have spears. Like, the equivalent to spears.
Yeah.
In this case, I would like for the 2... Yeah, I would like for the 2 in the front to just, you know, tank it, and Jamal to support whoever fails. If somebody does a fuck up, he should try to intervene.
Yeah. So describing it as it sort of works, like Liam would lunge forward, spear, Jamal reaches over the kid's head and rams his crowbar through the eye socket. You know, it's like that sort of teamwork. Roll that leadership check for me, Gabe.
May the gods be with us, because we are fucked.
One success. One of you automatically has a free success. Okay? Which is good, because remember, it's Horde Scale 4, threat level 2. You need 6 successes total to win this round. Now, only 5. All 3 of you. You may choose the following options. Endure, Force, Mobility, Ranged Combat, Close Combat, or Stealth.
Is this just we each pick one?
Pick one, and you want as many successes as possible. Christian!
My one was... Okay, so, no, my one was, is this a collective, it would all be close combat, or are we all...
No, you choose individually. It's how you fight the Horde, because obviously one of you might just try and sneak off. Holy crap, these rolls, guys. Okay. Let me have a look. Balls and all clearing out, sacrificing enough. That is a good roll. So you have won the fight. You have killed the Horde. Worth saying. As long as the Horde the threat, if you get fewer successes than the Swarm, if one or more people are trying to choose on, if you roll but you get the Walker Swarm, one type of attack. Okay, let me just check to see if it if I still get my my attacks. Almost making it run messed up. Options instead of 1. Fighting is one.
Have to detected us first.
This is what I'm double checking. Yeah, this is what I'm double checking. Appears we not make one of the back on the leadership. No more than 3 dice can be given to the same person. When you lose a group by combining with this threat level, sword size of it. I don't think they do. PCs like you know so that are stupid. Remember that passing up can mean you get lost. Messing up Oracle, that's not helpful. Keeping focus, that's all about solo play. End of the road, beginning of the dead. Oh, hang on. Messing up in combat. 64. Amazing how many fucking pages there are in this document. 64, 64, 64 Zulane. $67. 67.
No, don't.
I know, I fucking hate it. Okay, Killeen, roll me a d6.
Oh boy. I got 1!
Pat, why are you sending that? They should just kill them all. What's the problem?
Oh no, I thought it was a swarm.
Yeah.
4, no?
It's a big swarm, yeah. Right, 1 second. 1. Cool. Messing up in combat, out of ammo, or weapon breaks. So, as you guys hit the back of this swarm, you slam your crowbar through the head of one. Liam's able to stab with his spear. It's methodical, efficient, and I think for the first time, you guys come together as a team as you push through the walkers and gut them, kill them, before they are able to turn on you. Well done. However, Kaleem, unfortunately, during that combat, you slam your crowbar into the head of one of the walkers with enough strength that you punch through its skull, embed it in the wall, and you hit something in the wall, like a pipe or concrete, whatever it may be, and your crowbar snaps in your hands. It's broken and destroyed, I'm afraid.
Fuck.
Better than a walker attack, mate. Which would have been a small scratch, but you will die. So, let's be thankful for small mercies. God, the dice fucking hate you. Small tail all over again. So,
I'm gonna roll a d6. If I get 1, I'm just gonna shoot myself.
No, honestly, based. You guys are, where do you want to go? There's a corridor leading down south or a corridor leading east? Where do you want to go?
Okay, south has the barricade, east is... yeah. Okay.
Well done. That's our first successful fight against a horde, guys. Well done.
Alright.
That was a really good fight.
Yeah,
Like,
you've got to also picture it cinematically. It's a bit like fucking the Battle of Thermopylae. It's, 3 people with ranged sort of spears. Pole arms ruled the medieval battlefield for hundreds of years versus the uncultured masses, the French. And you're able to push them back bit by bit. I would have gone for the Welsh, but Liam's upset with me.
Is that where the French designed the baguette?
I'll take the lead.
Yep.
I'll look around.
Okay, you guys are able to push to the bottom of the corridor, and through there, you are able to... You see 2 doors, one on your left and one slightly higher up on the right.
I'll check the one upright.
There's a gap in my wall there. Okay.
William is checking the top right. Once he's checked and opened the door and nothing goes wrong...
Should nothing go wrong?
I'm just using the famous Gumball quote, nothing can go wrong, nothing can go wrong. Smash.
Can I,
oh no,
can I take my...
wrong.
Can I take my coat and tear it in half and just wrap it around my arms? So, make a makeshift,
Yeah, I love it. Like a bike guard. I love it, Killeen. Great idea.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just getting ready to, punt the bastard through the door, and I'm gonna open up.
Okay, so Kaleem's going for this door. What is anyone going for this door?
Okay, I was gonna say, depending on how Kaleem, so obviously Kaleem's gonna open that door. If he's not immediately attacked or set upon, I would open the other door. But then Kaleem came up with his genius idea for the bike guard, so I was gonna let him have that moment first.
Alright. Do you want me to... I gesture to the group. Want me to open the door?
Okay. You get that one, I'll get this one.
Okay.
You go first, because if something goes there, we can still... There's no point opening this one.
Okay. Pat, with 1 success and no fuck up, you're able to bring yourself back up to bruised as you sit in the reception and you sort of hug your arm from where it hurts and... What was it that injured you again? Oh, your head. You're able to sort of apply pressure on the back of your head. And this is a reception. It's not like the full medicine cabinet. But there's at least an ice pack in here. Now, the electricity is still running. We're only 3 weeks into the apocalypse here, gentlemen. And so the ice pack, and we established solar panels. So you grab an ice pack and you put it on the back of your head and you're like... As you breathe in, wincing in pain... And then you realise the ice pack's not going to do enough, so you move over to the sink and you get a nice wet paper towel and you place it on the back of your head and instantly you are healed. That's when you hear as the door rattles slightly. Sorry, that's a little teacher joke there for anyone.
Yeah.
Nothing beats a wet paper towel, boys.
I will position myself in so that I am ready to attack whatever's coming through the door.
Okay.
From its blind side.
Alright, this is gonna be a moment. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. It and opens, and inside you see Pat.
You bitten?
No. Hey. How'd you get past that horde?
Speaking of, I no longer need to have the horde moaning noise.
How about we killed him?
You can see, Diamond, that Jamal is covered in blood, but seemingly none of it his.
Oi, lads!
Are you shouting?
Lives. No, I'm whispering. Lads!
Should stop saying things like that and let your...
Yeah.
Lads!
What?
What the fuck you want?
Open this fucking door.
Yeah, I opened the fucking door. He's
Not
alive.
that one, this one.
Oh.
Wait, he's alive! Is he bitten?
No! Wait! Oi! You
Are you able?
Christian will run in there and literally just run and hug Dermot.
No. Remove one stress.
I will put one hand around Christian's head. By pulling him into the hug.
You're a fucking idiot.
I thought when we said go, 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 I meant we're running.
Yes! To safety, not deeper into the fucking school!
Well, we're where we want to be, aren't we? Wait, where's the old man? You figure out where the spare keys are.
Sure. So, were you trying the other door?
Yes, I was just about. Now that we've confirmed that it was safe in the other one, I was going to open the other door.
You take the lock of the door and you... I'm afraid it is locked. But you would know that this is the door to the main hall, to the dining area.
Right. Okay, so it's locked. Guys, are there any keys in there?
Oh no, I haven't checked the other doors here.
Right, see, when you've got a moment, check. See if there's any labeled with a little tag for dining hall. Because this is where this door leads to. Once we're in the hall, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump from the canteen, technically. Because my understanding of it would be dining hall and the canteen is pretty much.
Yeah, it's part of it. Yeah, where you serve the kids from.
Yeah, so it's like you've got the long dining hall and then the canteen.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Food prep areas at the back. Yeah,
yeah, but you'd have to go through the hall.
Yeah, that. I just wanted to make sure that I had the.
Yeah, be good.
Of it, then.
I will go to the lower door here.
Mm-hmm.
And quietly trying to open it as silently as possible.
What you see as you open it is the exit to the car park. And here, this is what you would know would look like the outdoor learning area. So this is, you've got like trees and composts, and this is where the kids go to forage and learn about, like grids in science and, a little bit of entomology, stuff like that.
With gardening tools.
Exactly. Potentially.
Again, I'm doing as quiet as possible and just...
So go for it, you do it. Slams the door and...
and just like whisper.
Ooh, Liam, a child of this world, does not get a bit stressed when someone is bitten.
I do not.
Okay, so you shift up and Jamal, you open that door, and inside you just see what appears to be an office, and hanging from the office, swinging from the sort of fixture in the ceiling, is a sort of middle-aged gentleman with long sort of dark hair wearing a suit, who appears to have unalived himself. And, well, I suppose he would have reanimated, so the body sort of slowly rotates in the air to look towards you, but it is in the air like a piñata. This is the head teacher's office.
I'm going to close the door without making any noise, and then look towards Jenkins. Hey, can I borrow your spear?
What do you want my spear for?
Let's just say there's something in there you don't want to see, okay?
I take a few limps and just chuck in the spear.
Need the mobility to catch it. Clang, clang, clang! No, it's fine. He catches the spear.
Thanks, kid. Hey, Dermot. I gotta. There's someone in there we need to cut down and put out of its misery.
Okay.
You guys stay here. We'll be right back.
I will follow him into the
Yeah.
pocket. And
See the
I will
sucker?
pull the door closed behind us.
Okay.
Okay.
Whilst that is going on, I'm gonna limp over and just take a little seat on the floor next to Cunt the dog, and I'm gonna do what I feel would be right in my own head, and get Cunt the dog to sniff the wound.
Okay. Can't sort of, and then like licks your leg like.
Can I stop him from licking?
You can, but he clearly doesn't mind licking the leg.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop him from licking the leg, scratch his head, and just go, no. Your teeth have been infected.
His head sort of tilts in the way that only a German Shepherd does, and he sort of goes on his front paws and looks up at you. His tongue lolls out. Also, I know I'm a bastard, and I'm more than happy to have like dead babies and people have hung themselves. Like, this is horror. Cunt the dog is immortal. I'm never killing a dog.
I know, but Cunt the dog can kill a child by transmission.
I mean, he can still transmit diseases, though.
Oh, he absolutely can, but I'm not killing a dog. I'm gonna be real with you guys. The dice will do it, not me, if it happens.
Yeah, but how morbid would that death be? It's like, oh, how did you get infected? My own dog licked me.
Licked the wound. Yeah.
In the office, can I grab the back of the suit with legs just to hold, to steady him so he's not rotating around? Jamal has a clear target to put the spear.
I'm not going to make you roll at all. It's just a sad moment as you hold the leg still, the walker. And Jamal thrusts the spear up the neck, through the head, out the other side. And it lets out a death rattle. I hope the noises are coming through. I'm a bit retarded, but in the shower I've been practicing zombie.
Hey, let's cut the bugger down. We don't want to get serious.
Just so that whilst that goes on, there was no reaction from the dog
No.
when sniffing my wound.
The dog does not seem fazed by you.
There.
But I will warn you, the dog is not a perfect system. I will lie to you if needed.
I know.
I will help cut down the principal. And
Yeah.
I will also search his pockets to see if he's any fobs or keys or anything.
Okay.
The head teacher would have a mask.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Roll me a d6.
I'm gonna search the head teacher's drawers. Knowing the head teacher, or any kind of head teacher, they always have a bit of liquor or something in the drawers, like nicotine.
What fucking school do you work at, Killian, where the head teacher has liquor in the drawer?
No, some teachers have packets of nicotine.
That's different to alcohol.
I mean, I went to a public school in
very
Brazil,
bad
and
public
that
school.
was common. Yeah, that was common in Brazil.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, I'm gonna straight up just tell you there's no alcohol here, Killian.
Any nicotine?
Maybe. So I'm not gonna have scouting checks to find them because I don't see the need. However, a 1 from Pat, filtering through his pockets. That's his personality. Less relevant now. Give me a second.
Oh,
Okay. Pat, you are able to find in his pockets head teacher, part security, like my good self was probably a fire warden. You would find a pair of walkie-talkies in his pocket. I will
I'll
add
quickly
2
take the batteries
walkie-talkies.
out the back of them.
Okay. I'll add 2 walkie-talkies to your gear, but you have taken the batteries out. Good to know.
Also, while
I'm
they're
going
sitting
to-
there. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm going to search the drawers for the key card and hopefully some cigarettes.
Well, I'm randomizing what's in the drawers, just for context on that.
That's up. Do you want me to roll anything?
Just roll me the d6.
I got a 6.
Ooh, spicy times. This was in the drawers, yeah? Office contents.
Yeah.
So there's a number of things that you're able to sort of find, Kaleem. You can find the school, photo camera, with some pretty depressing photos. Can be used for flash imagery if needing to light somewhere up. Could be potentially useful. Depends on how you use it, to be honest. And on a 6, roll me another d6 because you get a second item on a 6.
I got 3.
Nice. You spell school SCHOOL, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just looked weird on my screen. Sorry, I was making the thumbnail for this episode on YouTube, and it's... Sorry, I'll send it in Hangout. It's not done yet, but it looks fucking great so far. And what did you get, Klim? 3.
A 3.
Going on a 3, you are able to find a locked drawer. Just under where the computer for the headmaster would have been, you find a little wooden drawer with a keyhole in it, and you open it, and it's locked.
Oi! I think I found it. I'm gonna get the spear and I'm gonna try and get into the gap and just force it open.
Okay, make a force check, literally. Also, look in Hangout.
I took a look. I think just the fact of the lowercase L, it looks weird.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like a squeeze.
I know.
Oh! That's
Okay,
good.
there's a... And you wrench the drawer open. This is the confiscation drawer, so things that were taken off of the kids, basically. Inside
I know
is a knife, like a what's it called? A switch knife, the one where you press a button and the blade comes out.
Switchblades.
Switchblade, the really cool one, I say as a teacher.
Yeah.
The
West Side Story one.
I'll add that to
The
your character sheet.
Italian stiletto.
Yeah, not as cool as a butterfly knife. I used to be able to do tricks with those, but still cool.
Yeah, love it.
So you're able to find a little
Portraits,
knife,
yeah.
Kaleem, that was confiscated. Inside, you also find a lighter, like a cigarette lighter. I'm adding that to your tiny items thing, because there's no actual stats for it. You click it, and there is a little flame that comes up. You don't know how much gas is in that bad boy, but it has a bit. What else have we got here? A tin of mints? You never know. Why that was confiscated, I don't know.
I'm gonna hold on to that.
I love randomizing this stuff, man. And last but not least, the most important thing that you find in the drawer, something that clearly should be taken away from children, an unopened Monster Energy drink.
Oh, I'm keeping that.
And it's the best one. It's Monster Ultra, patented by Bob. I drink far too much of it.
I'm gonna pocket all that, including the
Not
knife.
sponsored by Monster Energy. If you need to survive the zombie apocalypse, you're gonna need to hit the ground running. Please sponsor us. I need money.
I'm just gonna look at them and go like, I got a lighter, I got a camera. Mine.
Clint, quickly pop me a D100 for me.
Oh, it wasn't 69.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. On a 1, the mints were laxatives thanks to Novo. But you're good.
Anyway, I just pocket them and go like, couldn't find the keycard in that, but it is a confiscating store, so it has to be somewhere in this room. Somewhere in. Check the coat racks. There has to be somewhere in there.
Would
While they're
this,
doing...
would this
So,
head teacher have a bag?
not in the room. That would have been like in a locker. Just because we've had a fair bit of pat and clean here, let's move over back to everyone else because I know Gabe wanted to do something as well.
Yeah, like I remember that you say this is the reception room where the receptionist was, right?
Yep, absolutely. So computer. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine she would at least bring with her her purse. So wallet, car keys if she has one, most important, pads and other, hygiene products.
Oh God, yeah.
I am playing Among Us.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and that's the sort of realism we like in Nevermore. Make me a scout roll. We will ignore walkers for the purposes of the roll.
It then just depends on how progressive this place is.
Oh, that was shit.
You'll find most schools have stuff like that. I think even our school has stuff like that, just as backups. Like, no successes. What do you want to do?
Oh my god, I will regret this shit, but I'm not gonna go check in the folded body over there in the corner.
You're not going to take one off her, are you?
Oh, no!
God, no, please.
Just open the X and pull it out.
I mean, that's one way to get infected, I'm not going to lie. Fucking vile, but... Killian, what weapon did you wield last week? I forget. Oh, your crowbar, wasn't it? Hey, that's fucking vile. Roll me another scout check, please.
This was just, oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yep, I guess.
Okay, unfortunately, here in the reception, it makes sense maybe. Here in the reception, they're not kept. It looks like maybe they've been, they might be somewhere else. Maybe you could check the medical room.
Yeah.
You know what? This is the most disturbing thing I think I've ever said in my long and illustrious career as a dungeon master. But please roll me a luck check for period. And I say this for genuine reasons, because at night they are attracted to the smell of blood.
Yeah. D100
Great, they're
is
now
it?
part vampire too. Well, no, part shark.
I told you, at night the walkers get way worse.
Yeah, they're now part shark as well.
Mm.
Is it a D100 for luck check?
Hang on a minute. There are 12 months in a year. It is a once a month thing, isn't it? I forget. Yep. Wife.
Once between every
Once every
generally
28 days.
I suspected this was the case.
Yeah.
So let's just roll me a 1d28. On a 1, it's that time. So a d20. We'll make it a d20. And on a nat 1, the most fitting nat 1. 16. You're a little way off, but Gabe, I would like you to track that as a resource.
Got it. Where do I...
Christ!
A nat 20 would also be terrible.
Why?
Because that would mean that they've missed it, which means they're pregnant.
Oh god!
Yeah, nat 20's pregnant.
Surely we're not playing down that dark rabbit hole.
I will go down any rabbit hole that I find funny.
I will now, thanks to that image of a pregnant woman trying to survive the fucking apocalypse.
Hey,
I will now make her a lesbian. She wasn't one until now, but she's a full-blown lesbian from now on.
Hey, this is the sort of thing, though, that I think is important in something like The Walking Dead. I want this to be realistic. This is all about survival. I don't need a plot. This is just, can you survive? So, yeah. Alright, I tell you what. What is the date today? It is the 24th. This is so weird. Roll me a d4.
Me?
Mm-hmm. I'm making it. I have a DM note screen here, by the way, and one of my notes is now Gabe's period.
And other notes that you never expected to have to make in your
I love
life.
my job. Okay, you think, unless you stress can fuck with these things, it will begin
Oh, you
on
can.
Monday the 8th of December, so 2 sessions from now.
Got it. I mean,
Yeah, damn.
usually not something that can be controlled, but I imagine that,
No, but I mean, I also
There's
know from
also,
like experience that it can be delayed by stress and, that sort of thing.
Then
So
that
Monday the
can
8th,
also
every full
increase the
session.
bleed strength. Stress can cause an increase to bleed.
increase the flow. See, that's why we need a woman in here.
I've
with
got.
us.
I mean, this is
We're
perhaps. This is
really going
perhaps.
into this.
This is perhaps disturbingly sexist, but did we just make it that you can't reduce stress to 0 when?
Oh my god! During the week of it, you cannot get
Oh,
low.
but really funny.
I mean,
I don't know if that was how it would be, because at the end of the day, once
No, I know. I'm just being
once the
facetious.
period has passed, there would be a period, not a period of time,
We don't need to have this conversation.
where there is like, okay, right,
Let's
we've got.
keep going.
Please, for the love
It's
of God, let us keep going. But I will genuinely be tracking
and
that.
also, it's informative. TattleTales, you can also learn.
Hey, this is the whole point is hyper-realism. I mean, I roll randomly for weather before each session, like, that is a whole thing that we do. Either way, that is not a current concern. However, you are unable to find any sanitary products, which is a concern later down the line. Jenkins.
Any luck on like car keys?
No, I'm afraid with the rolls, I'm afraid not. Jenkins, what are you doing during this time while Gabe is looking for items and products?
During that time, I would just be generally I'd be having a little rifle through, trying to find. Well, the guys were obviously going through their bits and doing that. I would also be checking for the van keys, as well as try and find those the keys for the put my brain in right. The fucking the canteen, because obviously that's a big requirement for why we came here.
Well, you know that this is the canteen down here, so you're looking for the keys to the canteen.
Yeah, for the canteen.
Okay.
Because obviously, with that, we will then have at least achieved one of the main goals that we set out for in the initial.
Yes, absolutely. Roll me.
And the sub goal would be to find the minivan. Like the minibus keys.
Okay, roll me a scout check then, and depending on the amount of successes you get, I will adjust. I love this shit, guys. Honestly.
Scouts. Roll 3 successes.
Damn, and no fuck-ups. Despite the lieutenant's difficulty in finding things for herself, you are able to work with her, and between the two of you, you manage to sort of pry open a lockbox that's on the wall that has all the keys in it, all the backups that the reception keeps. You grab the one for the mess hall. Let me see if there are any other. No, all the other doors are unlocked. Oh, do you want to grab the groundskeeper's key as well?
Yes.
Okay, add them to your tiny items, please, if you don't mind. So keys for the groundskeeper's closet, for the dining hall, and minibus keys. Your minibus keys.
Yeah, let me edit. So we've got minibus keys. And this isn't the tiny one. We've got mess hall keys, and we've got the groundskeeper keys.
Amazing. Just add them to your tiny items. Okay, as you grab those, everyone else is able to get back outside. You are in the reception as a little team. Do you want to take our break? I recognise we're late taking it. Or do you just want to plough ahead? But I would recommend cups of tea.
Take 5. Yeah, take
10 minutes,
5,
guys?
5-10 minutes. Yeah, just get ourselves.
Okay. And you can discuss amongst yourselves where you want to go to next. I will lock the doors around you so no one can run away.
Let me
In that
out!
case,
Get the fuck out of here!
let's take our little 5-10 minute break. We will come back at 10:15. Fuck, guys, no one's died yet.
Yeah, it's been a solid run
We'll
so
be
far.
right back. we are back and once again live. So you have sealed yourselves away in the office for now, cleared out the head teacher's room, investigated around. You have choices ahead of you to try and get through the dining hall. There's another set of classes to the north, or you could push through to the classroom and then to a medical cupboard at the far end. So essentially, if you look at the map, you can't see it because it's black, but over here, there is a medical cupboard. But to get there, you're going to have to go through the dining hall and the kitchen and a classroom. Okay? Or you can push down south out of this door, and you can go out into the open car park, the outdoor learning area, the groundskeeper's cupboards. That's your choice.
Okay.
I'd said food
Discuss
and
in
medicine.
character.
Okay, guys. I just managed to get the keys for both the mess hall, the minibus, and the groundskeeper's keys as well for his shed and the tool supplies there. Now, I know we've got basic. Our main goal is the mess hall. Out of character, Bob, do we know which way the mess hall door opens? Is it push
Being
in?
a food hall, it opens both ways. Has to.
Key.
Otherwise,
Yes. Okay.
Safety and all that.
Okay. Yeah. No. Just. Would these be fire doors? Hence would they then have a slit?
Yeah,
with the
I think
screen?
I think all food hall doors tend to be fire doors, just as a general rule, to my understanding.
Yeah, just so it would have the view screen, the mesh in it. Got you. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So back to character. Okay. So we've got the way I see it, guys, is we're pretty much at where we wanted, where we're now wanting to be. There's the canteen and the food there. Now, if memory serves me right, we've got to go through a classroom after all of that, and we can get to the nurses room, where we might be able to get some better first aid for the lieutenant. Because I know we've only got the basic stuff. There could be something, at least even if we topped up our supplies, maybe got some ibuprofen just for the lieutenant, just to try and keep that pain down. But yeah, that the only other option that I can see right now is if we're not feeling comfortable, because I know some of us are, my eternal mop here has seen some better days, and I know some of us don't have longer ranged weapons or just reach weapons there, because when that horde struck, we needed the spears or whatever we could just stab. Some of us just don't have long to stab tools. We might be able to get something from the groundskeeper's shed, but that's got to go outside. And I mean, I don't know about you, but if this is what inside's like, God knows what outside's going to be like. So those are how I see it. We can go through the hall, get the canteen, and then maybe push forward, or we can just we can try and supply up from whatever equipment we can dig out from old. Did we give the groundskeeper a name?
You're the groundskeeper.
Groundskeeper Willie.
I thought I was the janitor.
Same difference.
Okay, so we've split it, so it's just the same thing. Okay.
Apologies,
So
I was under the impression that this was you. This is
no,
your
so
office.
My take on it, because you'd also been kept on raising the groundskeeper, we were two separate entities.
Apologies, no, I meant groundkeeper as the same.
Okay, not a problem. That's fine. Just so, yeah. We can see what, we can go from the equipment there. I know we've got... there's a couple of rakes for when it starts getting to winter. Hedge trimmer, maybe. It's not really going to be worth much now, but...
I understand what you're saying, although
into something.
there's a lot of things outside there.
Well, yeah, like it's going out there to get the stuff. That's why I'm thinking. So,
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling great.
what's the matter?
How
Logan?
come?
I would flex the gash on my side. It's not great.
Okay,
Could I attempt to
I
use
think
my
that kind of sums up the way that we need to go.
my basic medical supplies or whatever I have left to try and fix up the Christian's gash?
Just your
I
laugh
beg
at
you.
me fucking muted.
I do. Oh, wait. I still have the advanced medical gear.
I'm sorry, what?
I think I still have the advanced medical gear. I don't know what's left in it that could treat that, but it could keep him going.
You've got to make it all the time.
I always. Again, I was saving it just in case of a serious situation. I didn't know the kid had a gash.
I'd also like my spear back, please.
Here, I'll give him back the spear. To be honest, I do have one horrible idea. And trust me, it's a good idea, just you're not gonna like it. How deep is the gash?
Don't you dare.
Please
suggest
stop
cutting
saying
my
things
fucking
about
leg
gash.
Yeah, can we?
It's
let's
killing
just,
me. I didn't know the kid had a gash. How deep is your gash? All of this is just fucking killing me. Yes, I'm a child.
How deep? How deep
deep
is your
is it?
gash? Never mind, but don't let cunt lick the gash.
Yeah, how deep is it?
I will say, actually, that's a really good idea, Gabe, because we did discuss this in the chat. Gabe needs to go in 5 minutes, guys. So, as discussed in the Nevermore chat, what solo mission do you want to send Gabe on? Like an NPC, sorry.
Medicine.
That's going to involve diner hall, kitchen, classroom, medical cupboard. I can't allow that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that would.
It's just too much. You understand? It's just too much. I could passively allow Gabe to sort of like scout ahead and give you all a bonus to your scout checks.
Could
Yeah,
they scout the outside, like monitor the movements of the zombies between us and the groundskeepers?
Yeah, I mean, another option as well is if you guys, whichever way you guys decide to go, we could have, if Gabe wanted, he could be like at the back, making sure I'm not sneaking up on you, if anything. Because I am going to at some point.
That'd be good.
Sounds like the safest bet.
Okay, in that case, I will make it then that periodically I will roll stealth for the zombies, but I will make it much harder for them with you there, Gabe. In the background. Like I said, I'm not going to kill you off screen. I think in this system of all systems, characters are going to die on screen. But you will be the canary. You will be the early warning system of the party.
Remember, her warning should be very subtle, like a gunshot or a grenade.
Straight to the back of Kalim's head. He's not off screen.
No, but jokes aside, she does have something that will be extremely useful in like close corridors, and good for scouting. She has a pair of binoculars. Use that.
Nice, will do.
Anyway, I hope y'all do alright. I'll be keeping an eye on the stream, just seeing
Good man.
Look the kid. But I am out.
No stress. Thanks for an amazing session, Gabe, mate. As pleasure. Always pleasure to have you.
I hope y'all survive, man.
Wow, you got 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
I am out. Peace.
See you in a bit, man.
Yep.
In a bit.
So, as you guys are discussing this, the lieutenant sort of checks the ammo in a pistol and looks over at you. and looks over and he goes, I've got a couple still in the chamber. I'm not going to make any loud noises, but if you guys go on ahead, my shoulder's still pretty, well, respectfully, my shoulder's still pretty fucked. But what I'm going to do, I'll stay behind, and that way, if I keep eyes behind us, nothing's going to come crawling round the corners, yeah?
Sounds like a good plan, Lieutenant. Just take it easy.
Understood, will do. You guys will know if you guys will know the moment I know something. And she sort of takes up a position by the door.
Bob, how deep is the wound on Christian?
Liam, I'm going to leave that up to you. It's not life-threatening, but it is causing you, like, it's hard to put weight on it. You're cool.
It's deep enough that you would see muscle tissue. Concerning enough.
Pretty bad. There is a
Right.
trail of blood following Christian in his wake.
Okay.
Well, I think that kind of makes that clear on which way we need to go. Let's get through that dining hall, and then let's get
Yep.
those meds.
But we can't. If we go, he's bleeding. He will bleed out. There is one horrible but yet effective idea. I have a lighter. And we have a knife.
You just said you had an advanced medical kit.
I know.
Just use it.
I don't want to waste it.
They're not one use
I'm
only.
sick.
I should really stress this.
I should point out, like, I've been using the basic medical kit, the one.
Yeah, basically, if you fuck up while stabilizing, there's a chance of it burning up. There's a chance that it gets broken beyond repair. Please don't let that influence your decision, Clem. I'm not telling you what to do, just
I'm not.
it's not one use only.
I know. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
cool.
Like,
Just want to make that clear.
I know. Look, if I use the medical kit, I am not skilled in it. We'll destroy it. That could be my one ticket.
Move out of the way. I'm just pushing Jamal out of the way now to use my medical kit to fix it.
Okay. Okay, so
I suggest we cauterize
Okay.
the wound.
You guys do that.
One success. No
with a
failure.
lighter killing, cauterizing the wound might just attract more zombies when you stop to think of the pain it caused, and Christian is only a child. But on one success, Pat, you are able to wrap a bandage around Christian's leg. Don't forget, by the way, Liam, you have a scooter. Wrap a bandage around Christian.
Where am I storing a scooter on my body? And do not say my gash, and do not...
I was just about. It was so tempting. It was there.
I don't know. However, I do like to think that actually it wasn't cut glass. You just did that thing where like the scooter spins and hits you in the ankle. There's nothing worse. It's so painful, you know.
And that's put many a good man in a early grave.
Absolutely. But no, with that, I've upped your health back up a little bit, Liam. You're able to patch up the foot enough to be able to put weight on it for now.
Lovely.
Okay, look. Our safest bet. Get through that dining hall. Secure a safe route through it. Get to the medical bay. Like the nurse's room. Get the proper meds. Get this injury disinfected. And patched up properly. Because we've only got the basic kit here. It's already been used a few times. We're not guaranteed. You know, every time we open it, we're taking a risk for outside infection and bacteria to enter the kit. Let's go get something fresh. Fresh bandages, disinfectant on it, and then on the way back, we can grab the food that we were on. Because we'll have cleared a safe passage, we can grab food. Sound good with you guys?
That's good.
We're going for the canteen. Okay, so here's the question. The door is locked. It is a security door, so it is a fire door. As per fire guidelines for the structure of buildings with fire doors, it would have at least 2 slits in the door that would allow you to see through that are wired, so you're not going to be able to break the glass. Anyone who wants to can make a scouting check to look through those slits, or decide one of you to make the check. The rest can give the help action.
I'll make the scouting check, seeing as I've got the key, so I might as well check up first before I go to open the door.
Okay, so who's going to give the... Are you all going to give the help?
I will give a help action.
Okay, so
I'll help.
plus 3 dice to you, Jenkins.
So added bonus dice 3. Roll. Wonderful. Wonderful roll.
Just fixing something here.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, Liam, seriously. Important. Can you discuss with other party, though? Because I don't know who knows in that sense, okay? But don't. So, on a 1, our threat level is... You hear scrambling down south. More walkers are coming in from the area towards the playground. Basically, I'm going to cut off the south as an option here. Okay? There's no going that way. As you peek in through the doorway, you can see inside... you see inside the hall, there are discarded tables and chairs, damaged and broken. You can see that the entirety of the food hall has completely, broken apart. However, it is full of children. The outbreak happened here. Water was contaminated. All sorts went wrong. And it looks like a lot of them, when parents went to the playground to pick up their children, many of the children gathered in the food hall in order to sort of organize themselves. So you are looking at a huge majority, a large horde in there at least. Not impossible, but a large horde.
Okay. Okay, so I will relay this back to the others. Obviously.
Again, this is all on you guys. All I'm going to do is
Okay.
put the situation in front of you.
Okay, guys, as it stands, there's a shit
Best
ton.
cop out ever.
There is a shit ton in there. Now, the easiest way, there's 2 ways we can go about this. As I see it, we can try and get in. I can open the door and we can see if they react to start with. Because if they do and they try and scramble through, they've still got to get to the door and make it through. Then we can set up, and I can easily relock it if I have to. But that's only if they react. If they don't, we can try and get in. And realistically, we've either then got to take them out or try and sneak past. But given how crowded that hall is, sneaking to me seems very difficult. So if we can get the drop on them and get a start on killing them before they even know we're there, that might give us a chance to clear that place out. and at least give ourselves a chance to get safely to the medicine cabinet as well as back through for food.
Okay.
I might have an idea.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna get Jenkins.
Yeah.
I'll see you on the other side. I'm gonna give him most of my stuff.
Claim suiciding again.
No.
I think
Claim.
Don't worry. I'm gonna make some noise, run the opposite way, then shimmy back into the head teacher's office. Is there a
Okay.
way?
Hang on. Before you do, I don't want to trap you. I told 10, 20 minutes ago, hang on, I need to get the more noises going. 10, 20 minutes ago, there is a horde south. Yeah? These guys. Running south is not an option. Yeah? That's suicide.
Yeah.
Which means the only way you would be able to run is through the reception. So my question is, where would everyone else hide while you acted as the distraction, if the horde is then going to come out of the room? Oh, that's the hospital ambulance. Wrong one. My apologies.
If
Okay,
you guys hide in the head teacher's office, I run for the thing. I'm a very good runner, but I could lead them away.
I mean, it sounds good in theory. But you've just got to you also have to remember, you don't know what you're running to out in there. That might deal with these guys here, but whatever else you're going to drag on to you from out there, you could end up fucking yourself over big time, without a way back.
That's a good point. Shall we put that on the maybe list?
On the maybe list, we've got the lieutenant covering our back right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, as it stands, we're safe from the back. We know there's stuff outside in the south, but if we can push through here, I think our best bet would be to try and at least see what we can do. If shit goes to hell in a handbasket, we can't clear these out, or there's way more than we can handle, then we can dip back out and use the headmaster's office as a way through. But that's only if shit gets fucked. Now we've got to move quickly because they are getting louder by the minute. Okay. So, Dermot, which way do you want to go? Do you want to crack on through, take him down when we've got the drop?
Wait, do we lockpick the door?
Oh, he has the key.
Fob. I have the key.
Oh, Pat, you're super too quiet, just so you know.
Right. I'll just talk normally. I think it's my mic. I am whispering this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we'll go in as a group, and like, not split apart. Like, we don't know what's outside that door.
Yeah.
We don't know what's down the hall. We can possibly take down what's inside this in this dining hall.
We don't. Yeah. All I can see is bodies stumbling around. I can't tell you through those cracks or that slit. I can't give you an accurate figure, but I can tell you that there's bodies shambling around in there. So,
Right. Let me try opening the doors quietly as I can.
Hey.
okay, I will hand him the fob to open it.
Okay, I'll allow a help check, so +3 dice. Liam, just before we do this, anything for Christian? Liam?
I
Sorry.
don't think that there's a lot that I can do at the moment. Realistically, I if there's a key that I can't really help on turning a key because
No, it's more if there's anything you want to say before, like, they go in.
I am good for now.
Okay. In that
So-
case, Pat, you push forwards, past Cunt the dog. I'm going to need. I'll just put her back there covering your 6. I'm going to need a stealth check with +3 dice.
2 successes, 1 skull.
1 skull. Oh, what to represent that skull as? Okay. You're able to open the door. And I will add us to that map. Hang on. You open the door and clink, reveal the dining hall. Tables scattered around, walkers just represented by this. As usual. Ooh, where's it getting all spookylicious? There we go. Walkers fill the room. I'm going to roll a check for the walkers privately. How many successes did you get? 2. Okay. As you move in, the door swings open, but you are not seen or detected by the walkers. They didn't roll enough 6s. So what do you want to do, team?
We have a potential chance to get past them here. It's going to be tough going along the outside. But I'm seeing us going down like this and around, sticking to this left wall.
Diarmid is going to point at the ground and his foot to try and indicate what you're stepping, because there's cutlery and stuff strewn across. This is a canteen that went
100%,
wild.
yeah.
So just so everyone is watching their steps.
Okay. You want to try and stealth through, guys?
Yeah, Old Man Jenkins will take the lead. I think it's safest if we leave Christopher and generally.
A few of you have a few of you have spoken about trying to make distractions. As you move into the hall, that would be the time to do so. How do you want to handle this? Also, just to give you a description of the hall, overturned chairs, tables, walkers roaming around, sort of waiting patiently for you to arrive or for some dinner to present itself. At the end of the hall, you see here, this is actually the stand where the food is. It acts like a window, so if I move Jenkins up to it, you can't move through it, but you can see over it. You see how that's revealed it to you there? You should have done at least.
Yeah, I've considered at least.
Yeah.
So the others should be able to.
There's a door down here, leading into the kitchen.
Is there one on the... Obviously, I know that's probably the one we're aiming for. Is there another one up top this side as well? Because there's normally...
There is a door here, but that leads out of the hall and up to the north side of the school.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just probably to move down this way. And could I find? Is it I don't know. I'm gonna take a random guess here. Is it a small tennis ball? Because sometimes kids do bring in sports games.
Yeah, make a scout check for me. This would also be the sports hall, so we can we'll see how many successes you get. We'll ignore walkers because this is purely to see if something is there, not that you get it.
Because the idea is I might throw the ball over here if I do find one. Oh, damn it. Nothing. I got none.
Okay, I'm afraid, as this was in the middle of essentially an evacuation, it looks like they did sort of tidy in advance. You know, there wasn't a PE session happening before everyone got out of Dodge.
If we throw something over there, we can look round.
Okay, can I do a scout check to see if there's anything that would be, which instead of unlike a tennis ball or anything, just see if there's anything that I can see that would, if thrown, make enough noise to distract, like just a bit of silverware or anything.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's enough debris on the ground that you could sling a piece of chair.
I'm just meaning, like, is there enough something that could, if it hit the wall, make enough noise to get their attention to go?
I can allow that sort of thing. Okay. Let's see what sort of check that would be.
Is there anything small enough to fit in my sling?
That's a good shout, actually.
That one I'm going to want a scout check for. Again, ignoring skulls.
Okay.
Because again, it's just to see if there are things. 2 successes. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff on the floor that you could use, little toys. There's those sort of like like little pots with food in them, stuff like that you could quite comfortably sling.
Do you mean a yogurt pot?
Yeah, like the little metal ones you get puddings in sometimes. Don't stress.
I'll load my sling and be ready for whenever we're ready to need a distraction.
Okay. So I think given how this is gonna... Okay, so I lean back. I lean into them. Given how Dermot's gonna fire this off, I think we need to start moving, keeping the little one with the bad leg in the center. Because if we're close to Dermot in the door.
Can I hold? Sorry.
Go for it, Dermot.
I just thought of something. I hold up my hand to like signal stop. Can I go prone and look underneath the tables between us and the kitchen? Is there any bodies underneath the desk?
No, that's the brilliant thought. Because
let me roll. I'm going to randomize it.
Let's be fair, I wouldn't have put it past Bob to have thought of this.
A little. So, yes, there are some. Unfortunately, it does look like when the outbreak reached this hall, it did not come kindly. Underneath the tables are the occasional stumbler, the occasional zombie, usually the younger years of the school who tried to crawl underneath. You've got to picture like a flashback scene of these people in the hall trying to get organized. Everyone's in their house teams, and then just the doors breaking in, people being overwhelmed, leaped on, torn apart, and someone, a deranged teacher or someone screaming in panic and fear, locks the doors into the hall, sealing them all in. So underneath the tables, yeah, there are children, there are teachers who tried to hide. But worse than that, there's just, across the entirety of the floor, a lake of blood and dismembered corpses. Happy days.
I will like subtly point at the desks and kind of do a hand movement like under. Just point out that there is things under the desk, just to be aware.
I think, if you can ready your catapult and your shot, when we get to about here, what will these be, Bob? Just out of curiosity, water fountains or something?
Say again, sorry?
Where my cursor is if it's shown properly for you.
Yeah, I can see, it's really hard to spot. I can see Liam, Pat...
Okay, so...
Oh, there you are. There you are. Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, the
Where
cursors
Pat
are
is there.
so small.
It's fine. Where Pat is, what would they be? Just out of...
Here,
Just for...
that's a blood smear leading underneath a table.
No, the actual, the two things sticking out.
Oh, do you know those really rackety old climbing walls that you get in schools, like the
Yes.
wooden bars? It's one of
I
those.
know the ones you mean. Okay, right, cool. Okay. When we're about level with that climbing frame, those climbing walls, fire the shot off into the far corner if you can. And that way, when they start, hopefully, we'll lay low while they start moving. And once they're about perpendicular with us, we then try and start moving again with their focus on there. Because once we've crossed that large clearing to the next table, we've got more tables to use as cover. It's that wide area that I'm worried about. Christian, is your luck going to be okay to make that kind of crawl, that big one?
I will make it work. Just
Look,
no more sightseeing. Damn it, please.
Okay. For the last roll of this session, so it's 3 minutes to 11, I would like everybody to make a group mobility roll, a stealth roll. Now, you are not using the distraction yet, so the amount of successes I need to see, threat level plus horde scale, 5 successes, alright? Let's make it happen.
So we've got 2 so far. We need 3 between.
I'm going to push.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay, so that makes 3 successes. Successes.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're 1 short.
So we've got Christian to roll.
It's just Liam to go.
Whee. So, choice between ability or stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Logic dictates.
Okay. That.
Are you 1 short? Or are you 2 short?
You were 1 short, so that passes.
Yeah, we've just made that with 5 bang on.
Pushing down to the side of the room. Sneak across. Now, on those 1s, gonna be fair. Okay, Diamond, this one's for you. They come after you, but you get away. You can choose to try and negate that, or
I will take the stress.
just take the stress. Okay, for a moment, Diamond, as you're sort of moving across, underneath one of the tables, a walker looks up at you and releases a snarling hiss, but you quickly kick it, and it scatters, and you quickly dash across the room, where the others, where they turn to see where you were, they don't see where you were, more importantly. So, that's you. Take the stress. Kaleem. As you are walking across, Kaleem, a walker grabs your leg. Its teeth begin to bite into your boot. You've got 1 more chance to negate it. What do you want to do?
Okay. Quick question. What kind of shoes am I wearing?
Up to you. What do you want?
I'm going to. It's not the Felco or the tie-up shoes. It's one of those slip-out shoes. I'm going to slip my feet out and continue walking.
Okay, make a mobility check then.
Woo!
Oh, you lucky motherfuckers! So, you all crawl across the room. Your shoe gets grabbed, Jamal. And it's less of like a attempt to bite and more of an instinctive just grab. And you quickly slip your foot out. And now 1 foot ganky, 1 foot, what's the word I'm looking for? 1 foot.
Gangrene.
Well, I was going to say like 1 foot in issue, 1 foot not in issue. You're able to slip over to the side of the wall. You all group up, pressed against the wall. Somehow, with their eyes glinting like cats in the night, this army of walkers has not seen you yet. But you are now deep into this room, surrounded. They are unaware of you, however. So, this is where we're going to pick up next week, seeing if you can get through to the kitchen, seeing if you can survive. But for now, that was another incredibly tense session of The Walking Dead. We have been TattleTalesRPG, where the tale may be virtual. That is true, though. Where the table may indeed be virtual, but you are most certainly welcome at it. So, join us on Friday. Whoops, press the wrong button there. Join us on Friday for the next episode of Warzone Black Throne as we go for the siege back, the orbital batteries. Till then, bye for now.